intro. What an intro this is.
Alright, so.
That means you're already dead.
Jeez, thanks, Phil. Okay, so, in the last time we had our session, we went to an Elven city. You guys moved around, looked at some shops, and someone almost got robbed. Then, magical.
Killed the small child.
You see magic happen above you, and you guys got sucked into what a labyrinth is, what you think. So,
Actually, nobody thought that.
You said that.
that's true, that's true. I did say that.
And it was given
So,
on a piece of paper.
You've gone through a couple rooms, and your good friend, the gnome, has been killed. He's dead. Eaten by black pudding.
Eating by.
R.I.P. in peace.
Eaten by food.
He died doing what he loved, taking notes.
So,
So,
Paul save his notes.
Yeah,
We did
the
save
notes
notes.
were saved.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
His notes were saved.
My new character expects to receive those notes.
No.
Probably. So, he's dead, and what leaves the party with the old hermit, the ranger, and you two.
So real quick, I'm gonna make a quick announcement, just so we could give our other player enough time to get in here. So, we are going to be wearing costumes in about 2 weeks
Hey,
No.
don't speak for us all here.
for Halloween.
For
'Cause
Halloween.
We are American, and we celebrate All Hallows Eve. I'm pretty sure that's celebrated
You're
everywhere.
American. You don't say.
Actually, I don't know German.
Yo soy
So-
Americano.
So yeah. Also, Canada sucks at shipping. I've been waiting for a package for 2 weeks now.
Wow. You just lost an entire.
Okay,
You
DM.
just lost an entire section of a possible viewer base. Good job.
Okay, back to what we were doing, D&D, the entire thing we're here to play.
I was expecting
What?
some announcements before.
Dungeons and
What the
Dragons.
hell did I show up for then?
Anyone else have some surprise announcements that I need to hear about? No?
I don't think so.
Why are you
No.
like
Alright. So,
Just say we jump into it, and then I'll start speaking.
well, I need to... So, Jimmy, you have your character ready, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's frozen. Oh, there it is.
I'm
Do you
gonna-
have
I'm
your
gonna-
character?
I'm gonna grab his notes back from
Alright, so you grab all the papers that are strewn across the floor.
I can read common.
So, do you remember the guy's name?
Yeah, it was Hildgar. Hildgar.
Yeah, second one.
I thought that was the dwarf.
No. He's like Steve.
I like how the person who
Wasn't here.
who wasn't here remembers the name over the party that was with him.
Wait,
Shows
Yeah,
the
because
love.
I watched the stream like an hour ago.
I have notes.
Thank you for your viewership.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you for your
devoted-
viewership,
Hellstar.
Air.
I watched the stream like
Hellstar.
4 times because of how bad my internet is. I
Oh.
had to just go back into the page because it was
Not watching
And
on
that's
YouTube.
all our views.
no, it's because my internet cut out
Oh.
3 times.
So,
Okay, so
let's start moving on, and hopefully we.
the other party members here now.
Yes, we've stalled long enough.
Okay, so we are going to have.
Yes.
We've
been-
started.
I've stalled long enough for you to join.
So we do have another player who's going to be coming, but he's going to come late, I believe.
Like
He
every
is.
single session he ever comes.
That's
he's
true.
Always
He's
late
always late.
by like an hour or 2.
We came on time,
Hey, using
actually.
the character.
We started the stream late.
Your character's not saying this.
No,
You
that
don't
Yes,
was-
know.
he is.
I'm an idiot.
Hey, it's the other player.
Wow, so much
Wow.
late.
What about
Man, we
I
stalled
love
perfectly.
We stalled perfectly.
What's up,
We
Alexa?
are streaming right
Hey,
now.
hey, you're not character.
Yes.
Yes, I am. I'm just an idiot and
Pseudonyms.
talking to the air.
What's name?
It's right there. Cheers right there. You have to sit in the middle. That's the only way we can fit everyone in. No, just move to the. Dylan,
I already moved.
move more right.
Move further.
You have all that space.
Don't break the floor.
Don't break the pool table.
I'm the mailman.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, mailman. Sit down and let's do this. Okay.
So let's keep on going, Mushroom Boy. Hopefully we meet more people.
I hate you.
I forgot your name again.
Hopefully we meet more people
How-
who
what's
happen
your
to be sitting at
intelligence
this
again?
table, but haven't
That's
joined
right.
the party yet.
Remember your name? What is my name?
He has 6 intelligence. Don't
Thank
expect
you.
much of him.
I forgot.
I forgot his own name. Okay. Alright.
Walking.
So the other 2 that are focused here, I'm gonna introduce you later. I'm gonna go with them further in. Alright. So
Oh, by the way, I can't cast any more spells today.
Me neither. Let's take a rest.
No.
Wait. Yeah.
We should keep on going.
No, we take.
We are in. Even I'm smart enough to know it's dangerous.
You're brain dead.
It's dangerous. I ran
We
from
have
something
4
like an
people
hour.
here.
the ranger looks at you 2 as you bicker like a couple.
I'm perfectly silent. Only
You
he
agree
hears
with
what
me,
I'm saying.
Bow Boy?
He's bicker. He's.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "I think we should take a rest. You guys seem tired."
He couldn't hear anything I said. I was
I know.
talking to him. So.
I'm actually pretty well.
Well,
I
he
need
goes,
1 hour.
"Well, then you guys can do it. I'm gonna take a rest." And you see the old man already cooking a pot of tea.
I'll take first watch.
Hey guys, I think the DM wants you to take a rest.
I know. I'll take first watch.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the ranger said something.
Well, I don't know. Everyone's camping down. You aren't here.
Rangers.
Neither am I.
I'm putting in my.
Don't put in your input.
Don't put in your 2 cents when you're not even here.
Yeah, please don't.
Anyways,
We're
so
teaming up on him and he's not even here.
you 2 are taking a long or short rest.
I'll take a long rest now, and I'll take first watch. I have 4
Do
hours.
you know how long? You know how long a
We're
long
gonna
rest
rest
is?
for a good. 8, 9, 10%.
Yeah.
I could take first watch for the first 4 hours.
Then you're only taking a short rest.
No.
No.
That's
Elves,
3 hours.
No.
Elves have
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Elves. Damn elves.
And
The long rest is just
sort of lesser activity.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But
So-
it's probably been late.
You 2 go take your rest. Do you try doing like any non-strenuous activities during your
I'll
rest?
keep watch.
Well, besides for that,
I'm gonna give him the help action because he.
dumb. Yes, we understand.
So he has
Dumb,
something.
but I could.
Uh,
I may be dumb, but I could.
You have advantage. You don't need to do anything right now.
But I rolled a 12.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, so Shoeman and I don't even know what your character is yet.
Well, Shoeman is not my character.
Well, no.
It's Boot Man.
Anyways,
He's
so
evolved.
you 2 wake up in your caves
I'm
with each with your own reason for being in the city, as it collapsed in on itself pretty much. You wake up in this dark, damp kind of cave. Looking around, you see mostly stone walls and what looks to be bones and gems.
What kind of gems?
It looks to be what?
It's all 3 of you.
It's just those 2.
Oh, why not me? He's got his hair.
Don't worry
Just
about
shut
it.
up. Anyways, so you 2 see that it's mostly emeralds and rubies with some sapphires, and
Are they loose, or is it just, it's embedded in the rock wall somewhere?
they look to be in a pile with some weird, what kind of looks like coins.
Can I check that and see if it's a trap? Because that most certainly sounds like a trap.
Okay, you can check for a trap.
Jesus, that's what, sleight of hand,
Check
right?
is that?
What kind of check is that? I forgot.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it's
Probably
investigation,
investigation.
obviously. If you're investigating a trap, it's an investigation.
Sorry, I'm 4. And I'm not the one with 6 intelligence here, and yet I'm the one that's retarded. Okay. Fuck. 5.
We lost our
Okay,
only
so
intelligent person.
you don't really, you believe that no trap. It looks perfectly fine.
Can I, make out what type of coinage it seems to be?
It looks
Well-
to be of an unknown origin. You don't really understand what kind of currency it is, but it does kind of look like gold.
Hold on.
Are you doing anything? You are here.
You kind of look around, seeing all of it. So, what do you have a reason for being in this city?
Yeah.
What? Can you explain to me why you're here?
I was there waiting for Plungo, Mr. Plungo, who is my teacher and my master.
The late Rungo.
Yeah. and we were
Rest in
researching
peace.
magical anomalies, and we got caught right in the middle of one.
Let's see. So you look, kind of waiting for your master, realize that he is not with you at this time, and you are with some strange. What are you?
Human.
More
than that? I mean,
Explain
you just say, what are you? I'm just gonna tell you the race.
explain your character.
Explain my
What
character.
does he see?
Okay, what does he see? He sees a quite tall human.
Quite tall.
Well, yeah, he's like 6'7".
Alright. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this guy could have been in the NBA. With fuck. Hold on, I actually kind of forget. Give me a sec to reference the image itself. There we go. Okay. So you see quite tall, 6'7" to be exact, with
Him
dark.
being his noteworthy self knows he has to be exact.
Yes. Yes, you do.
He has
Not a
very
bad-
analytical eyes, knowing
Yes.
I'm 6'7".
Measure out.
I had to reference the image of the character because I forgot.
Yeah, I hear you're being exact, so I look over and I.
And you just see the fact that I have the picture of the character up. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Anyway, so silverish black hair, slightly tan skin tone, and very and good muscle definition with leather armor, a viol case around the back, and a rapier at the side, and that's about it.
Now, what do you see? Like, what does he see?
He sees a very handsome,
I see.
That's my shtick.
very handsome dragonborn dragon guy. Very muscular.
Is that what we're doing?
And he has like a small scar on his chin. He's
Okay.
blue. I don't know if I mentioned that.
You're
You
a
did.
blue dragonborn?
Yeah.
Alright. So are you darker blue or like?
Is there like a
I
What
just want
kind
to
of
know.
tone of blue are you?
Like,
dark blue?
because it makes it better for when I'm describing a dark cave.
I'm a dark blue.
Yeah, also, how can we see? Is there like lights or
Well, your eyes.
They're slightly adjusted. You still
Okay.
have the disadvantage if you don't have dark vision.
Okay.
Which is everyone in that group.
Yeah, indeed it is. It is.
I mean, you
Wait,
guys
you
could
guys-
light a torch or try to do something with
Well,
your
wait.
equipment.
You see? Oh, well, I do have a candle.
60 feet. Dark vision 120.
I do not have dark vision.
I don't have
Well,
dark
yeah,
vision either.
I knew that. Dragonborns don't have it.
funny.
Well, I don't have anything to light this candle with, but I have a candle.
Let me check my equipment.
Alexa, you did good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I had to go find my
I
AirPod.
have a
That was a
torch
midlife crisis
and
for
a
me right
tinder
there.
box.
Wow, way to flex on us, jeez.
Yeah, flexing those
She
AirPods.
just can't afford
Alright,
wires.
so- So, what are you two doing? You go to the coins? Or
I'm gonna
just-
light a torch to start off with.
Alright, so
I
you
can
light the
see.
torch, and you can see a little bit better in the cave, and you do realize it is some weird currency that you don't really know.
Do we...
There does seem to be layers of dust and cobweb around
The currency or just in general?
in the entire cave.
Okay. So, do we know each other?
Do you?
No, I would say no.
I would figure no as well.
Unless you're doing research in the city, then we might.
I'm not, so...
Then we don't.
Got it. So... Excuse me, you there. Would you happen to know anything about this mystery currency?
Do I know anything about the currency?
Currency?
The
Do you
gold?
want to make a check to see
I
if
can
you
make a
do?
check.
Because you are a scholar,
I'm a scholar.
I will give you a check to
Okay.
see if you
Oh, boy. 8. I rolled an 8.
We're having
Do I,
good rolls.
Should I add anything to that?
You've heard of mention, but you don't really know what kind of currency it is. But you do realize that it is some form of ancient currency.
It is some form of ancient currency.
Wow, that's weird. I almost feel like I've heard that stuff before. From a disembodied voice, maybe.
So you
well,
two,
does it have any value?
you don't know because you don't know what where
Well,
it's
if it's made of gold, it's at least worth its weight in gold.
That is a fair point.
Okay. What? Sorry.
I just said it's worth its weight in gold. It's made of gold.
Yeah, it is made of gold, so
Okay.
well, at least it looks like it's made of gold. Have you guys? Do you guys try picking something up like gems, gold?
I'm debating whether I should. In all honesty.
Besides for that, in the room, it's pretty much like there's a couple of piles of golden gems. It's not just one.
Okay.
And you do see some like areas more dense and cobwebs, which you can try to go through.
I'm gonna cast detect magic. See if
Okay, on the
Maybe-
Wait.
on the gold or
yeah.
As a
see if
ritual,
it's a trap.
can you ritual cast it?
Everyone can ritual cast a ritual spell.
Can I
Just
ritual
making
cast
sure.
it? I have no clue.
Sick.
It's a ritual spell. You can spend 10 minutes to cast it.
Alright,
When
well,
you use
maybe
a
I'll do
ritual
that.
spell, it's face- no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. That's the
It uses a
point of
material
using
that
it.
requires material.
Yeah, which it doesn't. So.
anyways. So you guys are ritual casting. Well, he is ritual casting detect magic on one of the piles.
And I'll do the same on another one. Just
Alright.
to be thorough.
Magic is
You can.
a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
You have.
So it's
spell.
not on
I do
one
have
that
the
I
spell.
literally adds to your eyes. You see
Yeah.
let's go magic. It's not on
It's
one
basically
body.
on myself, and I can
Yeah,
detect
and I'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
it
sorry.
myself because I have no idea who this is, and I don't know if I should trust him or not.
Because you
What
both.
he says.
Sit down for 10 minutes, just angrily glaring at each other.
So you both do that. Do either of you have magical items? Because now people see it. You
No.
both see it.
They're both like blind people
I
fighting.
don't think I
just-
have any
No.
magical items.
Does
Alright.
anyone have magical?
Probably not.
No.
We're
Yeah.
like second level.
Does holy water count?
They're both like blind
It's
people
not.
fighting just.
Anyways, so you two have just ritual casted detect magic, and you look at the piles, and you see some of the gems are glowing. No, I'm having it where you don't see this because it's
Fuck
different.
you.
So you
Yeah,
just you know magic. is coming from.
that honestly one of the reasons why I was being apprehensive as to whether I should cast detect magic or not is because I knew you were like screwing with how spells
But
work. and
you
I was
can
just
see that
like,
the emeralds. The emeralds have more of like an earthy glow, whereas the rubies have more of a fiery, flickery glow.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps we shouldn't mess with those gems.
I would be in agreement. Yes. Why
Where's
don't
your
we just
adventurous
leave?
spirit? You don't try for the gold that's around it?
Do we see anything with the gold that's around it?
I really feel
No, the
like
gold looks just like it's coin. By the way, there is.
Where's she?
What? Why do I not have any money either? What the hell?
That's why I made it 222.
More like 422.
Yeah.
More like 322. Not useless.
Anyways,
Okay.
And one died.
you good?
No, I'm not gonna risk that.
Alright.
Actually, but I don't have any money.
As a scholar, I don't really care about money.
You're kind of adventurous though, and
Oh yeah.
you do need to take notes on these strange coins.
You know what? I pick up the coins.
You
Just the coins.
Just the coins, okay.
Yeah, now you're cursed
You
forever
take-
if you want me to grab
You start picking up the coins, and seems like nothing's happening. You just start picking up the coins. They're kind of heavy, like because they're gold coins,
You still get a new card.
and it gives off like a weird kind of greasy feel because
This
of
is my
this
six
age.
pack, by the way.
Okay. But other than that, there's nothing. Oh,
Wait.
no?
You get nothing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how much? How many gold coins is that?
So just put it as mysterious ancient coins because it's gonna
Oh, so it's
be
its
worth
own-
differently.
I see.
And you have 1,000 each.
Whoa, hell.
Boy.
Those are what you managed to
Or
get
with
without
this.
touching the gems.
Okay.
Kind of 40 kids, man. You pot.
That's a couple of them. They're small piles.
Giant. What are these, like pretty minuscule?
My people. Beautiful. I'm gonna die like that thing.
Oh boy. Okay. Anyways,
Sizes and
so you two each get that. Do you try grabbing one of the gems out of curiosity or anything?
No.
You could put it in like a flask or something.
They're all
Add
glowing.
You know what?
I was
I'm a
about-
curious.
I was about to say you
I'm
could
gonna
put it in.
Try and safely. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try and safely.
This is how it went last time.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at one.
Okay, you shoot a
Yeah.
crossbow bolt,
Man.
and it kind of sparks off, and that's about it.
Put it in like a flask, like you did last time.
Do you go retrieve your crossbow bolt,
I'm
or
gonna retrieve my crossbow bolt.
you do realize it has some residue on it that kind of has a fiery glow to it, almost like the gems.
Okay.
I'm saying your detect magic is still active.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway,
I don't need material.
fun your shot.
Wait,
Okay,
do I?
so
Hold on.
do you try picking up
No.
the crystal, or
Yeah. I'm gonna
Shit.
try to pick it up.
which one? Sapphire,
Uh,
ruby.
One of the fire ones. The one
So I
I
can use this.
Okay, you
one.
start picking up
What does it cost?
a ruby, right?
Yeah.
As you pick it up, you feel a surge of fiery magic in your palm, and the crystal kind of fades into your hand, absorbing into you.
that again.
Give yourself the burning hand spell.
Oh, I get a spell.
You get a spell.
You get to spell? Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. I could use that.
I have
I'm
detect
a
magic,
warlock.
so could I see the magic go into his hands?
You just see a burst of energy happen in his hand, and then as the crystal slowly fades and goes into his palm.
So you can cast next one, yeah?
He doesn't know yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
If it needs to happen.
You know what? I'm gonna take a ruby, and an emerald, and a sapphire. I'm stupid.
So you start picking up the.
You see something
Thanks.
happen to him, and you're just.
So you pick up.
Give me
You
all.
don't
of
even
it.
ask him.
You're a paladin, right?
No.
Wait, what are you?
Bard.
Uh,
Paladin.
Yeah, the DM really
Anyways.
knows what's going on.
Shut up. Okay, so
Two different campaigns.
you pick up. Do you pick them all up at the same time, or you pick them one up at a time?
One at a time.
You pick up the emerald.
Ruby first.
Oh, that ruby first. Okay. So you pick up the ruby, and it does the same thing as his, but instead you get the spell Firebolt.
Okay.
That's a cantrip.
Well,
That
I'm just saying.
I know. I knew one of the flame tubes were a
The
cantrip.
hell? Wait. How do you add spells to your spell list?
You can't.
Yeah, but you can't go past the max.
Can't.
You know, you can't. Just kind of write it in notes. or
Yeah,
something,
just
right?
Yeah, just write it in notes or on. Does everyone have like a
right
yeah,
here?
Exactly.
Just bring notebooks.
Everyone has
I've
like
said this.
we have
I'm the
index
only one
cards.
Or just write it on your phone.
Yeah.
That's true. Just wrote it in the notes section on D&D
Now,
Beyond.
what do you pick up next? You said you picked them up.
Oh,
Actually sponsored them.
Emerald. Not sponsored.
You pick up the emerald,
Would be
and
nice.
that earthy glow kind of goes into your hand. And what are you doing?
I don't know. Consulting the.
Anyways,
You've been just reading spells.
roll.
Oh, what?
You pick up a slightly large emerald, so roll a d20.
You're now a wild sorcerer.
Reaver, give me strength.
Different campaign.
I don't care. Shit. 4.
Okay, so you get a 4. You get purified food. And drinks.
Pretty good.
Purified food and water.
Yeah, probably actually.
You see him pick up multiple. It does the same thing. It kind of goes into his hand.
Find poison.
Wait, how about the
Nice.
sapphire?
You said there was sapphire
Yeah.
too, right?
Does that work?
You pick up the sapphire?
Yeah.
Alright, so you pick up the sapphire. You didn't really. Okay, so do you want to know what the aura looks like before you pick it up? Or you pick it up?
Yeah.
So it's kind of not what you would think. You would think,
Like
you
a
know,
watery-
earth, fire, water. But this one's kind of like spectral.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. Now roll a d20.
Again? Where'd I put it?
You have them organized. What are you doing?
No, I don't. I think I took someone else's dice. I know what I'm doing.
16.
taking dice from me.
Are you kidding me? Another 4.
That's a 16.
I threw that dice to the side. I didn't roll it.
Okay, so you got another 4.
Yeah, I rolled another 4.
As you do that, the crystal starts to expand and crack, and you see light start shooting out of it. Roll initiative.
What?
Draw a new character.
Damn it.
And draw my D20.
This is where we find out that literally how to kill it, you need to use purify food and water on it.
And
Alright.
forth the mighty swarm of flies.
Of wasps.
Wasps. Good thing you're not here, Liam. Finally, I have a good roll. 19.
13.
Or do you want to just do like
Alright,
20,
so
25 to 20? Or do you want
what did you get?
a number? 19.
And you?
For one time, I have a good initiative roll.
So you see what seems to be a crying child in front of you.
Oh. Not you. Don't think everything's about you.
Jesus.
It looks to be of the age between maybe like 10 to 15.
Does it look like it recently suffered blunt trauma from the help of a sword?
Okay, I saw up to this.
From what you can see, it looks to be crying and dripping water from its hair.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Purify.
What? Sounds like a purified food and drink? Child, let me help you. I cast purify food and drink. You are good. Now,
You're pure.
dinner!
Itadakimasu.
Wait a second. Can I say that on Twitch?
Is
I
the
don't
detect
know.
magic still active?
Yeah.
Does
Concentration.
it have
Yeah, it's concentration.
10 minutes.
10
a
minutes.
magical aura?
Oh, yes.
You can see it's translucent. You can definitely say it's a ghost.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's necrotic school, you could say.
If we knew that, yes, we would.
Anyways,
Okay, so it's attacking, I assume, since we rolled initiative. Yes.
well, you go first.
I go first? I go first.
Oh. Oh, why? It destroys what ghosts can do. Are you planning on killing them?
Fine. They can kill him. Fine.
I hope not.
I'm gonna text what I just said.
Okay, so...
So, heads is Jimmy, tails is Shoeman. What is that?
that is a heads.
Alright.
What are you, betting on us now? Seeing who
Well,
lives?
it's your turn. So, you attack the crying boy.
Do I attack the crying child? Do I attack the crying child? No, it's a bad idea. I mean, this thing hasn't even lashed out yet, so probably not. So, I speak to it, and I ask, Child, what has happened? Why are you sobbing so?
It just kind of starts sobbing stronger.
Not one for words, I see. Okay. So that would count as what? Bonus action, action?
That was your bonus action.
Eating gets the word. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not healing it, because I'm not using one of my spell slots so soon. And I know it's hostile. Do I know it's hostile? Is it hostile?
You don't know what
You don't know yet because you it just kind of appeared and started sobbing in front of you, crying its eyes out.
Can I continue talking to it, or?
You can use your action to talk to it again.
Dash. I have no fear. I mean, that's probably that's actually not the worst idea in the world, but I'm stupid, so I'm gonna keep talking to it. Why were you in that crystal? What happened to you? What?
Well, that's your turn. It doesn't answer. It just still crying. It's your turn.
My turn? Oh boy. I don't know what to do.
Neither did I. That's why I talked to it. Everybody laughed at me because apparently I made the wrong decision or something. I don't know. I mean, like, I know what it feels like to be the comic relief character, Mountain Dwarf, but it's a little early for that, you know?
By the way, you
In
guys
2 minutes.
still you can't see his eyes. His hair kind of.
Take some notes.
I must document this demon
No,
child
check-
instead of a
with the
sound
current
wire.
be missing something.
I'm gonna check the current notes I have on it. So can I like roll?
You
something
check your current notes, and you know that usually a ghost stays around because it has unfinished business and something happened to it that makes it
Revenge.
want to stay around.
It desires revenge,
Okay.
and we are its first targets.
Or just solve its problem.
Say goodnight.
It wants a ham sandwich. Make it a ham sandwich.
It looks like a ham and cheese sandwich. Smells like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Excuse me?
Tastes like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh my god, this is
Anyway,
Gelatinous cube.
anyway, so do you just take your turn like searching your notes, or
Yeah.
okay? That's all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. As the child weeps, it looks up. You see its eyes kind of roll forward out of its face and turn to water as it cries them out. And make a DC saving throw of charisma.
the one thing I can maybe do.
Hopefully. Nope.
Natural one.
Natural 1!
First of all, this thing.
Remember, always say it out loud.
As you see the ghost.
Natural 20!
What?
Are you kidding me?
I'll take this.
16.
I was
Okay.
getting rid of that dice because you rolled a 4, 4, and a 1.
You see the ghost kind of disappears, and you lose control of your body.
Oh, god damn it.
You're gonna do everything in your power to kill him.
Oh, fucking hell.
Kidding me?
Whoa, whoa.
I was just about to say, wait, are we cursing too much?
Yes. That's why you got
Yeah.
That's why you got possessed.
Punishment?
It's
I
the
must atone?
That was the coin flip.
So I have to do everything in my power to kill him now, right? What
Yes,
you said?
you do see that the crystal falls from his hand, and it's no longer giving off the glow of the magical essence.
Okay. So I will cat and
Something
Do I like
slightly
that?
more shiny.
I like how I could have given one of us bardic inspiration instead of just talking to it, but nope. Had to talk.
Are you saying you can give yourself bardic inspiration? No.
What?
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Pull
you
out
can
a
give
mirror.
No, you can compliment yourself.
I can compliment myself. Yes,
It's
the
like a
easiest
pep talk
thing to
before you
do.
ask a girl out. You've got this. You are confident.
Yes.
That's not a good example for me because I already know how it's gonna turn out before I do it.
You are going to
Ooh.
graduate. Thank you, human. I have graduated, says the mirror.
Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
The struggle is so real here. It's not even funny.
Okay, so
It's gonna. Now that I'm here, these sessions.
do you guys
are gonna-
want some time to think about what you need to do?
Yeah.
We're slow.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Well,
Do you
whose
want?
turn is it?
It's
It's
my
it.
turn, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
What?
What are you going to do? Please tell me. How are you going?
What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do it?
No, say what you're going to say to him.
What am I gonna say? It's not what I say. That's not how
I know.
Whispers works.
Vicious
It
mockery.
whispers in the distance.
Oh
you don't-
yeah, vicious mockery is better.
Yeah.
It does less damage. What do you mean it's better?
It's funny what you say.
What do I say? Yeah, let me insult somebody who I know nothing about. Oh, you're ugly and stupid. Your notes are bad.
Anyway, so that's what you do.
Yeah.
'Cause that does damage, right?
It does. You have to make a saving throw. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, don't worry. He's got this.
Yes, he
natural
does.
20?
Yes, he does. He's got it.
I think it's
I think that's
18.
18. You got it. There goes the spell. Already.
Oh, it's your spell.
It is.
cantrip.
Is that your action?
Just because you got to do
Yes.
everything.
Do you have a bonus action or?
I do have a bonus action. Yeah. Everything in my power.
Give yourself some bardic inspiration.
I could do that, but
These tears I got rocking the sexy.
With your detect magic, though, you can see some strains coming off of him. Now you see the spectral form of the child kind of in him.
Being
Okay.
the puppet
See the
master.
school of
You do see some kind of pulls back towards the crystal.
So, do I know that he's now attacking me, or?
Yeah, does he know that I just cast it? Well, you still have detect magic, so he
Yeah.
would have seen that I cast the spell.
You also
and
just
isn't a
succeeded.
verbal
so it
dramatic?
kinda like
Well,
hits
I
you,
think
but
it's just verbal.
So you
Yeah,
just
it's just
screamed
verbal.
at him.
I'm
in a weird ancient language, he does his spell.
as a bonus action. I'm gonna use it. Give myself bardic inspiration.
What do you say to yourself?
I don't need to say
That's
anything to
going
myself.
good.
I'm just that awesome.
I'm feeling
Cool. So that's your turn. You done?
That's my turn.
Your turn.
Nothing else I can do.
He's cast a spell and he's attacked you, and what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the crystal that I can see the ghost is like, and I'm gonna use a dagger to try and flick it at him to hit him with it. to see if
Okay,
it-
you're gonna
if it
roll.
gets absorbed or something.
You're gonna roll the hit. Okay.
Hit the thing. Hit him.
Yeah, who are you
hitting?
hitting? 13. Is that me
And
or
would
him?
I
Yeah,
do
he's hitting
plus
you.
the?
Oh god. You already
what?
hit, so don't worry
Proficiency or
about it.
something? I already hit.
Yeah, so he hits you with the crystal, and with this you get an agonizing pain. Take a D4 as you get depossessed.
Along with the
Nailed it.
along with the damage that would have given?
He flicked the stone at you.
Oh, okay. I thought you like
Why
threw a
don't you
dagger
roll?
at
No,
me
I
or
just threw the
something.
dagger. I used the dagger to flick
Four.
the stone.
Four.
So I didn't
Why
touch
didn't
It's
you
unbound.
roll
Wait,
it?
why didn't he?
Oh, on the bottom?
Because he's getting depossessed. So it's not an attack that I'm doing.
You're throwing a stone at him.
It's a
Dude,
stone.
the damage he's taking is from being depossessed.
It was a
Well,
small
what's your going?
sapphire.
Yeah. I didn't even throw. I like flicked it out with a dagger. Not even throwing it that hard.
Not to use him.
What?
Uh,
Anyways, so back to what we were doing. You flick the stone at him, and you see as the spectral form gets pulled with agonizing pain out of him and right back into the sapphire, which now regains its one spectral glow.
Alright. Maybe don't touch those sapphires.
As you kind of write down
Yeah.
your notes, what happened.
Don't.
Drawing detailed pictures of the gems.
I'm gonna use my dagger to put one of the rubies
+0, what
and,
will my
one of the emeralds into my backpack, so I don't touch it.
Okay, so you kind of just be careful and flick them into your backpack. And do you take multiple or just those few?
Just one of those,
One of each?
One-
Okay, so
and
you
I'm
get
not gonna touch any sapphires.
you get. Oh, so you don't take a sapphire?
No.
Okay, so you take one emerald,
Yeah, that's
ruby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have took a sapphire so we have the Pokemon games.
Anyways, so you guys kind of, because you don't see an exit, but you do see where a lot of thick cobwebs are.
Screen frozen. As the screen been, the
Oh, it's
audio's been
frozen.
going.
It
Yeah,
doesn't look like the
frozen.
screen's been moving.
It's frozen.
I mean, I've been looking at
You're
that.
dropping frames.
Constantly? Why?
13% of your frames are being dropped.
What does this say?
Some frames haven't been updated, usually
How
related to a
full
poor
party
network
is-
connection.
It's
So
got
to
a good
check
network.
the health, change the server, or lower your bitrate.
What's the green thing?
Open settings.
Well, we're still streaming, so keep on going, guys.
Anyways, yeah. Well,
It's all
sorry for
loaded.
the.
You don't need video.
Sorry for not. It's not great right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, technical
those-
difficulties.
My
So you guys look around. You don't see an exit besides for what could be behind the heavily cobwebbed area.
Okay.
You do have a torch.
You have a torch.
You have a torch and weapons to cut through it with.
Mhm.
So
I don't know how I fixed it.
nice.
No, you
Still
didn't.
frozen.
No, you
Still
didn't.
frozen.
It fixed itself for a second. Keep on going.
Okay. So we have a torch. We should burn through it. Which would probably be faster
Yeah.
than trying to cut through it.
So do you try burning through it or cutting through
No.
it?
Well, I'm not the one that
Everyone
has
thumbs
the
up.
I'm gonna try and burn through.
torch, so.
Okay, so you try burning through it, and as you light it ablaze, roll a d20 to see if it lights. You don't add anything, just straight roll.
No.
17.
Screw it, we don't need video.
Alright, with a 17, I guess we're not having video.
We're making
video.
this a podcast.
Lower the bitrate.
I don't know how to lower the bit without starting live stream.
Oh. You don't go into settings, it's whatever.
You have, it says require restart.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys kind of
So
start...
welcome to our new podcast.
I'm gonna just keep on moving this. Maybe it'll keep on going.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's working.
Well, would you look at that?
Now that you can see in the corner, just. I know you could.
Okay, and then I just look at my ass. That doesn't work.
How is it? It literally is working only if I do this. Keep
Okay.
on going, guys.
Stop moving the mouse.
Anyway, so we do...
About that. Well, you fixed it.
Yeah.
I guess.
No.
And it stops.
Wow.
Anyways, okay, so...
Reset.
This is ridiculous.
We can all take turns if you want.
No, I'm
It's
good.
fine.
I'm a 6 intelligence creature. I don't need this.
Anyways, so you guys burning
This is
through it. As
equivalent
you
of
start to
the
burn
fidget
through it, you hear as somebody starts to wake. It seems within the cobwebs. Alexa.
Fire.
You start to gain consciousness as you feel a warmth coming towards you. You wake up surrounded by cobwebs as flame starts to engulf most of it.
Do you have water?
No, I don't have any.
Holy water!
I got holy water.
All
You're
my,
not
I got
here.
just water.
all my
You're not.
spells are
Do
lightning
you look
based.
around? What do you do?
Do you have a water?
Yeah, I look around and
water
ask
skin?
myself, how the hell did I end up here?
I got water.
Last thing you remember, you were in the inn, and the world kind of collapsed in on itself, and you woke up here.
Well, that's fun. Okay.
So you wake up, and you're in this like burning hell now, and you look around, and you do see that behind you there seems to be a door, but it's behind multiple layers of cobweb.
Can I try and get out of the cobweb, like try and move around? What happens?
Well, you're in a kind of like an opening where you can move around, and there's cobwebs in the way,
Okay.
with fire coming towards you.
Oh, so okay.
You're coming up next.
Can I like try and hit the cobwebs and like move?
Alright,
You know.
so which way are you trying to go? Are you away from the fire, out?
Door.
Okay, so you start going towards the door. What do you use to hit the webs?
Well, I have a wand.
You don't
That's
have
gonna
that
work.
now?
That's fine. You can do that.
I wonder if this one is just.
Do you use your wand to just smack through them?
Let me check real quick.
You
Okay.
should have a dagger. Oh, bless.
Yeah, I have a dagger as well. I'm gonna use a dagger.
Use a dagger and you start cutting through the cobwebs.
Makes more sense.
Yep.
As you start going through the cobwebs, and you get to the other side, you hear what seems to be talking on the other side of the fire, as they kind of hear somebody wake up on the other side. How are you two reacting? You just hear somebody kind of like, "Oh God, what's happening?" and start cutting
You hear
something.
You hear
Or
her
she gets
speak.
up.
None of us have heard her speak. No, she spoke once.
Wait.
We
Yes, we heard this.
You hear this, but
We hear this.
you don't know who this is.
Wait, did you hear movement in those webs?
I did.
Well, shit. What do you mean?
You do.
Shut up,
You guys
Brian.
realize the fire's still spreading.
Well, I mean, we could have just heard things. You've heard of auditory hallucinations, haven't you?
Perhaps we
God.
should go check on them.
We probably should, yes.
Maybe find a way to put out this fire.
Yeah. Well, I've already taken a look, and I don't have anything. So,
I do not believe I have anything
You know the
unless
meme
I
where
can
it's
put
like,
it out with an ounce of ink.
It's the meme with the dog just sitting down with fire going around him.
This is
Everything's
fine.
fine. This is fine.
okay, so then I will.
I have a water skin. Wait, I have a water skin. I found it.
You have any water in it?
Probably.
That's what I thought.
More notes. Dang it.
It just says water.
No, you do have water in it. You have
Okay.
a full water.
Water elementals.
I'm gonna use the water to put out the fire.
Okay. So you put out the fire. Well, you put out an area of it as much as you could with the small amount of water you had.
Yeah.
You're out of water now.
Oh boy. He's got purified food. Or he's got purified food and water.
So you
I
do
did.
have an opening where you can walk through, and which you see a half-elf girl, kind of what looks to be horns coming out of her head. So, Alexa, do you want to explain yourself better? What do they see going through the fire? What do they see through the fire?
Well, basically, a girl in panic.
Describe what outfit you're wearing.
Something.
I wouldn't say she's struggling, but I would say she's attempting to get to the door. If that makes
You do
sense.
see her furiously cutting through cobweb to get to the door with her small dagger.
I'm gonna go up with my small dagger.
And stab her in the
No,
neck.
I'm helping cut through the
Sneak
cobweb.
attack!
I'm now a level 1 rogue.
I'm gonna-
Okay, so you do the help action.
Oh god!
Hey, how's it going?
Let's roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
I almost fell through the
And you have advantage, so you can roll twice. I mean, take the higher number.
And 20.
Natural one.
Okay. So you start cutting through it furiously, making a lot of progress with the help of the Dragonborn,
You
who
never
just
said your
kind of
name.
ran through.
Nubgar Mumkar.
You just changed it to N and M?
Anyways, so
Different?
none of you
Totally
introduced.
original
hey,
character.
Hey, none of you know his name because he never introduced it. Neither did you. You never introduced it. So
Nubgar.
you kind of both start cutting through, and you get to the other side. You kind of standing there like, okay, what do you do?
What do? I mean, does it look like the two of them have it covered?
They
And,
did
like-
make it through. They're to the door now.
Alright, of course I'm coming. What do you think I'm going to do? Just stand here?
That's what it looks like right now. You better hurry up before the fire spreads again.
I thought you got rid of that.
He got
I only got rid of part of it. It's still
starting to
burning.
spread again.
Oh shit, we've got to go then, don't we?
Did they not see fire?
We
So-
go.
So you go and you go
We're in
into the
next room.
you go into the hallway, which is where the door leads, and the three of you see that it's an empty hallway, nothing there, it's straightforward, and the walls are square. Everything's clean, oddly clean.
That's weird.
Nice place to be.
Wonderful.
Oh no. This is Scale's home. He's actually
How
a
big
neat freak.
I just
I had
don't-
this. You know what's going on.
Perhaps this place is an ancient ruin that was preserved. Interesting.
It would explain the currency.
It would.
Love that word. I don't know what I know. Just love the word currency instead of money.
What do you want me to say?
Units of monetary value? 10?
So do you guys just continue moving, or?
I definitely continue moving, totally distracted by the architecture around me.
You see this ancient form of architecture. It's strange. It's almost like the brick is connected by stone itself, and it's very clean. Unlike the room you just came from, which was full of cobwebs and dust.
So it's untouched.
Well, no, it's not full of dust or anything. It's perfectly clean, almost as if it's just been washed.
Okay.
Very interesting. Too interesting.
Really though.
There seems to not be any objects. It's perfectly smooth, and the ground has nothing on it. It's just a straight, square shot down the hallway.
I'm gonna just keep walking down the hallway.
Good.
Exactly.
It does make a turn, and it looks to be the same kind of, like, hallway. But you can't really see past that.
Is it a dark one?
So,
It is dark.
wait,
I'm gonna
and
start
because you're-
mapping out where we've been.
Alright.
in my
also,
notes.
So give him the
You-
map of the labyrinth.
actually, two things. First of all, I need to make. I didn't make a con save to see if I kept my concentration, right?
For
When
Yeah,
I
you did.
when I
No,
took
you did.
damage from the loss
No,
of
you did.
perception.
It's DC 10. I remember that much. EM skills are coming in handy.
There we go. 15.
Minus 5 from Con.
Yikes! I hope not. So, and is there anything magic about anything in here that I could see?
It's magic.
Okay, so you want to start making a map yourself, because it is what you draw now. And I have my own map, so if it's, like, messed up, I'll correct it.
EM has a map?
Okay, so we were in a room, and there was a door, and the door went to a hallway that had a turn. Is it like this so
It
far?
looks like a key. It
Pretty
looks
much.
like a
That's
key.
where you're going. So do you guys turn and just keep walking?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So who's going first?
I need more note cards.
He was going first because he was looking dark.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, so the half elf bravely walks forward in front of you guys and turns the corner. And make a dex save.
Okay, D20, right?
Yep.
Yep.
D20 and your dex saving
Trying
modifier.
to kill us all.
I thought you were a DM.
I am, okay. 16. And nothing added.
Okay, so
Better be elvish.
you quickly jump back and you do not fall at what seems to be a pit trap.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool.
You have dark vision, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She doesn't even need your torch.
Have a torch. Ooh.
So you see this.
Most of these people have dark.
Do you warn the others before they walk in? Because they are following you close behind and still walking.
Who said that?
You were just walking
Yeah.
with them. You never said you stopped or anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would like kind of like quickly like grab them and be like, don't do that. Like, nope.
You stop them. You stop them as
what
they see.
exactly?
You look down to see what seems to be a pitfall. Just a straight fall.
Oh, that. Okay. Noted.
So you guys try to get to the other side. There does seem to be a board that's kind of leaned against the wall.
Okay. How sturdy does it look?
A wood board that is just long enough to go across the opening.
How long is the opening?
It is around 8 feet long.
Yes.
No, I cannot jump that. I guarantee I cannot jump that.
I could barely jump it.
So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna use the board or?
Can I like investigate the board to see if I can kind of figure out like how much weight it could hold?
So from what you can tell, the board seems sturdy and made of a good wood. It also looks clean and new, not like it's rotted at all. So it should be able to hold at least the dragon board.
Okay.
The dragon board, the heaviest bit here.
Well, that's good.
Now go on the wall.
Yeah.
So the brave half elf, do you have any information on what you want to do?
Well, the board is on the wall, right? Can we like grab it?
You can grab it. Yes, it's just leaned up against it. It's kind of
Can we
heavy,
grab
just
it then and,
just
like,
for
you.
you.
Know, put it down on the pole.
Okay, roll a strength check. Does anyone want to help her or?
I won't be able to. Well, what's your strength?
My strength.
Pretty sure she's actually quite strong.
My
Okay,
strength.
15. I rolled a 15
Plus
the,
1.
yeah, plus 2.
Minus one.
Actually very
So
strong.
I couldn't do much.
Okay, so you got a 17. You, as those two kind of decide if they want to help or not, you just grab it, just slam it down, it's in place.
Awesome.
I feel like admiring you right now.
Do you walk across? Do you walk across as they walk in all like, oh?
It's very interesting.
Yeah,
Whoever
I
put
think
us
we'll
in this
walk
labyrinth
Okay, so you start walking
gave us
across.
puzzles to solve.
You carefully,
Yes, what a difficult
Very,
puzzle.
very difficult puzzle.
you start carefully walking across, and you make it across.
I got
Do you wait for them or do you keep walking?
Even scale would have said that.
I'll just kind of like turn around and be like,
It's a simple
hi,
puzzle. It's
okay,
a
I'm
puzzle.
gonna keep going now.
So the half elf turns around and looks at you and waves, and then just points like she's gonna keep going.
Perhaps we should go one at a time. I am quite a heavy.
Yes, I would agree.
So which
You
one
go
of you goes first?
I'll go first.
Alright, so as you're doing this, she walks forward and make another dex save.
Oh.
Check in front of you. Always check in front of
Check
you.
the traps.
13.
13.
Yeah.
I will let you make another dex save as you look up and see what seems to be a cube of just weird gelatinous
No, not again.
Sing a song.
falling right towards you.
What song am I going to sing? What do you mean? What is this?
You have one check to make it out, or you get.
He doesn't know what that word is.
I can't even read that. There's nobody.
I understand.
So what?
Yeah,
What do you
I
roll?
understand now.
The end is near the user square.
11.
Oh, you meant the next.
Oh,
I was looking
okay,
at the
so-
first line, and I was
You
What does that last word?
get engulfed by the gelatinous cube as it
I
falls
couldn't
on top of you.
It was still
You,
mostly
you
there.
two looking ahead as you cross. You get to the other side as you see her getting engulfed by a gelatinous cube.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Bye.
Bye. You might have rolled really good hit points. You're dead.
Yeah. No,
I
see,
worked
that
so
was
hard on this character, I can't die now.
You are near the edge of the cube, and I will let you make a strength check to try pushing your way up. But not at this time.
Girl privilege.
Okay, cool.
You didn't give us
Whoa.
anything.
No, that's because he was leaned
I
over.
got- Instant died.
You touched him when.
No, that was acid damage that killed him, though.
Yeah, he disappeared. Oh, sweet.
He just burned.
I have a bone necklace now.
Alright, so you cross and you're on the edge of the board because you didn't make it across fully yet. Gelatinous cube, right there.
Wait, Eldritch Blast.
Can't help you with that.
You don't have any cantrips?
I have
Mock
one
it.
attack cantrip.
Mock it!
Mock the cube!
You're just a circle, not even a full cube!
Message and vicious mockery.
It
I
starts-
know.
It slowly starts to suck in the board.
Message the cube.
Hey, stop that.
No.
Am I already across?
No, you are still on the other side. But you see it starts sucking in the board.
Boy.
Slowly.
Shit.
I think the pit's the safer bet.
In the pit, there's
You
20
have a
gelatinous cubes.
turn where you could either grab the board and pull it
The
back,
pit
or
is
you can
gelatinous.
try to do something to stop the gelatinous cube.
Or you can pull the back the board so she can't get back.
Or you should,
Wow,
just.
thank you.
Wow.
Jeez.
That is scales. I don't know. What's the word?
I'm gonna try and grab the board.
Crush.
What, you're
you
trying to
Grab
grab
the board.
Make a
I
strength
don't know.
check.
That's my betrothed.
If you fail this,
I proposed to her with a ring.
We know.
If you fail this, the board's just gonna fall on
15.
you.
alright, so you make a 15 and you start struggling to pull it away, but you're making some headway. You're keeping it in place. Is that what you're gonna do with your turn? Because you can't really.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
your hands are
say,
occupied.
you better get across quickly.
Yes,
Are
I
you-
then
You're going back to him.
No, I'm going across the thing because I'm not having him lose his grip and have the thing fall into this pit.
Just run back to him instead of running into the cube.
Okay. You're running
Wait,
into the
where's
cube.
the cube?
Right in front of you.
Fuck, turn around.
You turn around and go back. That's the only option for running.
Yeah.
Can he touch her, or is she too far?
She is an arm's length, and you could try to grab her.
Oh. Be a hero.
I don't have good dex.
Be sexy.
That's
on
not
it.
dex.
It's
That's
not
strength.
dex. That's strength.
That'd be strength. I don't have good strength either.
Charisma the ooze.
How am I gonna seduce the ooze?
Give me your own.
You're still small. For
Oh
one.
God, Dylan!
So you're gonna try.
I'd like to keep that, thank you.
So you're gonna try to go across the board back to him.
Yeah.
Right. You can do that. You're kind of in a hurry, panic, so you make it across quickly. You try to pull the board because that is your only way across this pit, as you know now.
Nah,
Uh,
shoot.
yeah, I'll try and pull it like completely out of the slime.
All right. So you try to pull it completely out of the slime back. Make a strength check, and you're gonna verse it strength.
Well, should be too strong. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got a 19.
And he got a 9.
What a 9.
So it starts pulling it away from you now.
Yeah,
You can
well,
make a
let's see,
strength
use the
check to
board
hold
for
it, or
Just
you
play
can.
Despacito.
You wanna help me out here?
Yeah, I
You
take
give
the
him the
help
help.
action.
Alright, so you also have Bardic Inspiration that you can use.
I do.
You could use it.
Hold on. I
Say
need to make sure
Do an
after
interpretive
seeing the
dance.
roll, but before knowing the outcome. Okay. Do I even have d6s? I do.
You should roll the dice and use your d6.
I know.
I
I
can't
just.
say the number.
Yep. Yeah, I'll
Can I
use
ask
it.
a quick question?
Yeah, always.
Is this jelly editable?
Edible?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Depends. Do you
You
have
can
immunity
try.
to whatever
You ever mean?
substance it is?
I guess she would be gasping right
But she's kind of like shocked. I mean,
Her constitution status, how long she can hold her breath.
yeah. Wait, what's your constitution?
Like just Constitution roll or Constitution, like.
Is it your modifier or your? I can hold my breath for 1 minute. Not your modifier. Whoa.
What number is your constitution?
I'm checking.
13 minutes.
No.
There we go. Now it's a strength check.
Then
You try. Wait, what do you? Oh, you're
The
helping him
help.
out. Yeah.
So strength. Okay.
You roll the strength.
16.
Well, 20.
Alright, so you start pulling.
Well, I
away.
guess I didn't need that bardic inspiration
And
die
you
after all.
pull it back to you, and you have it within your grasp. You pull the board all the way back.
Yeah, for now.
Alright, so you pull it all
So
the way
that
back,
it
and you
can't
do see
pull
some
away.
singes of acid on the end of it where it was getting pulled in.
It's acid.
It's now slightly
Oh
shorter.
no. Not again.
Oh, it's
So,
shorter, right?
Alexa, you're gonna take a d6 of acid damage, which you take 6 damage,
I can do something.
and make your
Wait a
strength-
minute. Wait. She asked if it's edible.
Yeah.
Can I cast Purify Food and Drink?
Wait, that would work.
I will allow you to do so,
Yes!
Now it's just a gelatinous.
but it's not your turn right now.
I know, but
So,
oh, big brain.
Alexa,
It's
you
got a
can,
waffle
you're gonna take your turn to
You
strength
couldn't do
check
that.
out.
I have absorb element. The thing's made of acid. I can just absorb the whole thing.
Only when you take
Purify
What?
Food and
No, I use it as a
Water is
reaction.
the best spell in this campaign.
I know, like it's actually gonna be so useful.
So you're gonna try
Wait,
forcing your way
Are
out.
you just kind of like getting rid of the evil?
Yeah,
and
okay.
Pretty much. I'm just basically making it yellow.
living jello? Did he get a pet?
Alright, so you got a 20 to pull yourself out. It's trying to suck you in, so you do beat it. You pull yourself out, and you're on the edge because they took away the board.
Well,
You could jump it.
I mean, he didn't fully pull it back. What's a
I
right
pulled it all the way back because I didn't want to.
Under the
So you
grabbing
have
it again and
about-
pulling it up
you
to
have
the
about-
other side.
3 feet of room between you and the edge. So it's you, the pit, and then across the pit is them.
And then the board, right? Like in between.
No, they took the board away.
Can you run?
That's the moment of
Run through,
greatest
run over the wall.
happiness.
Punch it.
I know.
You can try to jump
I was
across.
like, oh,
Is-
Purified Food and Drink. So within 10 minutes, I'm using it.
Is it like the width of the tunnel?
There's
The slime?
That's me with
yes,
my hand
it's
up,
you can't run past.
I'm gonna
control
fall in the
water.
pit,
I was like,
aren't I?
hold on.
Wait a minute.
Got back to Scale and Mushroom
Like-
Boy, just like, man, I wonder where everyone else is.
I am currently absorbing the energy inside of bark.
I'm currently eating that bark.
It's soil after I absorb it, so you just eat the soil.
Okay. So,
Oh, that soil's low in carbs, man. What are you doing?
Exactly. I'm on the diet.
You guys do see her with 3 feet of room, and the pit and a gelatinous cube behind her.
Well,
Stay
I
on
have
the
rope.
board on the ground.
where's the
so
cube
you can jump.
moving? Did it move?
It's gonna start moving on its turn.
Great. Try and get the cube into the pit.
It's an 8-foot long pit, by the way.
She can make it if she
Get
had a
that
good
cube.
she had a good
Can
run of
someone
that.
please put the board back on the pit so I can walk across?
Hold
Just
your action
give
and
me
dash.
2
Shake a
seconds
leaf
and I
on the
can
other side.
purify it.
Please help.
I have rope.
Okay, so
I don't have rope, so.
you can hold your action if you want.
Yeah, can I do that? I don't really want to like go run, and then I'm just gonna fall in the pit, and I'll be like.
So what are you holding your action to do? Run across the board if it comes down?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like right next to the pit, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of like staring down below, and then like looking back at them and being like, "Help!"
Alright, so you hold your action, waiting for a board to come down, and it's your turn, James.
Okay, I cast Purify Food and Drink on the gelatinous cube.
Okay, so that does take.
This is where we find it's a touch spell.
No, it's not. It's
And it's
5 foot radius
That
centered
does
on a point of my
take-
choice.
I'm pretty sure that's a spell, right?
It is a spell.
So that will take a spell slot.
And
That's okay. Yeah, it's an action.
Alright, so you do that, and it is no longer an acidic slime.
It's now a food slime.
It is now jelly.
Is it still like living or is it just?
Oh yeah, it's still living. You
Okay.
do see there.
Eat it now.
Now it
Yeah,
has
that's
a
a
less
pet.
green tinge, and it's more of a clear blue.
It's now a lime jello.
Does it taste good?
No,
Cool color.
it's now a blueberry.
Well, now it's a more clear
It's
blue,
lost its mind.
or sky blue.
If I knew it was acid, I would have just like ran into it and used absorb element.
That wouldn't have done damage to itself.
No, but he's
Read
just
the
sucking up
spells,
the ooze.
boy.
If I jump into it, it's dealing damage to me.
Yeah, you can absorb it.
So then I
You don't
absorb it.
Yeah, but
And then
doesn't
my
deal
next
damage
attack-
from it.
No,
You would
but
deal
he's
acid back to it.
No, my next attack, my next swing of my dagger would have that element.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
If you're dealing acid back to it, it's probably immune.
Well,
I
I wouldn't be.
It's
I would
actually
absorb
not.
it. I would
I thought what you
absorb
wanted
it.
to do.
Don't.
was
How about we don't
absorb
worry
it
about
Yeah.
this?
Anyway,
Say I
screw that.
purified it.
Screw that.
Back to this.
Oh my god.
You do this. You see the gelatinous cube behind you, which has started moving closer to you, is no longer its greenish color. It's now a clearish blue, a light blue.
I like turn around and kick it.
Okay, you try to do that?
Yeah.
She doesn't know that.
It's clean
You
now.
should have said it on your turn.
Okay,
It's
so
pure.
you're gonna do that on your turn.
I
It's
never
your turn.
said my turn was over, so can I? I'm just kidding.
Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Like Bardic.
Yeah, tell her that it's edible now.
Okay. You hear the guy, the human from across the pit, go, "It's edible now!"
Wait, that's his voice, not his.
Oh, sorry. Do your voice. Scream it across.
Wait. That was my voice.
You're a bidding.
A fitting.
Right.
Which is why I hated you a bit.
If you so desire, the gelatinous cube is now available for consumption.
You hear that?
Awesome.
What is
that?
Well, I'm not gonna believe you.
Oh, come on! I cast a spell and everything.
You also got rid of the board.
It is now your turn.
No, I
Put the
didn't. He
board
did
back.
that.
You
He rolled
you
a
put
nat
the board
20.
back.
Yeah.
Strength check.
The board falls into the pit.
Oh.
You jinxed it.
The board falls into the pit.
3 times.
As you hear a and it starts to sink out of your view.
Oh.
How many seconds go
There's
by?
more food to purify.
Yeah, wait. Is that my action?
That is
Something else?
your bonus action. I'm
Wait.
moving it to.
If you had like walk on water, could you walk on the news?
No.
I mean,
It,
so liquid
it
does-
actively sucks you in.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my 50 feet of rope. I'm gonna tie a loop, and I'm gonna throw it across.
Use
You
this
kill
to
it.
end your suffering.
So he makes like a lasso and he starts throwing it across to. Are you throwing it to the half elf?
Yeah.
This is going to be another 2 check when she comes over. I got this. Oh.
You see him throw this loop, and it makes it across.
And-
I'm gonna say it makes it across to you. Do you?
Huh?
But you have to catch it.
Okay.
Make a dex
So
check,
should I roll? Okay.
and don't fail, because you may fall in.
Shouldn't you purify that as
18.
well?
Oh my god, 18.
Okay, so you snatch the rope, grabbing it in. Do you put it around yourself and let him pull you back, or?
I mean, I'm trying to think about the logic of this right now and like gravity. So like, if they try pulling me across the pit, most likely gravity's gonna pull me down the pit and then like go up again. So it's like, woo.
Well, if you think about it, gravity affects you at 9.81 meters per second.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, thanks, Mr.
Six
Cole.
intelligence coming in.
Okay,
real
so
good.
what I'm gonna say is yes, you would fall, and you would
Well,
just
if
make.
you jump and I yank at the same time,
The
I
momentum
get
should
enough
kick.
speed.
We've
Yeah,
learned.
you gotta
If,
go.
write the formula.
If we
Let's go.
Anyways,
wait,
while this is
actually,
happening,
that is a good point. If we
supposed to
somehow
pass on
synchronize it so that
Initial
she jumps and
velocity
he
plus,
pulls it, and I help him in doing so, then
so you're gonna make a group
Really,
roll.
it'll just be times
If you're gonna do this, okay, you're each gonna roll a d10.
Missy.
10. Oh fun.
If you roll a 10, you die. If you roll a 1, you die. Anything in between,
This is
you
not-
die.
This is
This is that saving
What
throw.
happens when you roll?
oh, you need
Okay.
d10.
It's
I have
you
a-
just take the
4.
I have no idea where the mouse is.
8.
What do you roll?
6.
Oh,
4,
that's
18. 6. So you got an 18. You guys passed as a group roll, and you jumped right and did the attack.
Somehow pull off his mask.
Okay, so you start pulling her in. Do you guys want to catch her, or are you just gonna let her hit the ground?
Okay, I'm gonna catch her. I'm gonna
Right.
attempt to catch her.
Okay, so make
Last time I
make a
attempted to
strength
catch
check,
someone, I
or
got
you're gonna
her.
go tumbling with her.
This is yours, right?
Oh, well, that is pretty good.
17.
So you see the big
That's not finished.
dragonborn kind of step in front of you and catch.
Muscular dragon.
Yes, the big muscular dragon.
Might I add, just in case you were wondering.
Yes, he catches you with his blue scaly arms.
What's your strength?
And
Plus one strength.
yeah, you're now
Well,
holding the half elf.
Yeah, 12.
I got the
17.
You're holding the half elf.
Anime moment.
Oh, Scale was about to murder someone's ass.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Alexa, how is your character feeling now that they're in those big muscular arms of his?
Oh,
I can be purified.
I will remember this.
You're not here.
This isn't a Telltale game. Ryan will remember this.
Okay.
Press X to down.
You shouldn't have said, strong too.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
probably
I am.
wasn't smart to
I'm
throw that
muscular.
part in.
I'm a big muscular dragon dude.
Actually, to be honest, with Ryan's intelligence, he won't remember that.
He won't even know.
Yeah, he
I'm
doesn't
so
If he
dumb
was
that
here,
I
he
know
would
stuff
remember.
that doesn't happen to me.
So,
That's not how this
what
works.
is your
He's
half
a
elf
holder
do?
style,
What does
making
Alice
up
do?
things in his mind.
Are you dreaming about another beholder?
Alice just seems flustered in her arms.
Is she like?
Is she blushing? What's happening?
Anime blush. Just
Oh god, her face is red. And
So her face is kind of red. She's kind of like looks.
She looks like a
Flustered.
teacher now.
Ryan, keep your composure.
Why is he angry?
You're
I hit on her in the first session.
Oh, I remember.
Ryan's
that.
six
Okay,
intelligence
so,
elf
Jimmy-
loves this elf.
What's your character's
We're gonna
name?
say
Like,
love.
can you introduce yourself to the
Lust.
party, please? As you see this
Now?
weird-
Right now! With a cube across an 8-foot gap and a half elf in a dragonborn's arms. Now we do introductions.
Hi, my name is Jeff.
Hello, how are you?
In the awkward moment, you see.
In the
I'm an
this is
alcoholic.
what I do to break the silence.
So you do.
Hey, so
the
the name's Richard. What's
Okay,
poppin'?
so you look down at the.
Up there.
You look across at the Dragonborn who has just caught the half elf, who is now blushing very much so. Her face is red. She's trying to hold back like a smile,
Her horns are longer now.
and she kind of seems
Yeah, see,
flustered.
this is what we were talking about when we said you better not flush.
And he's kind of just standing there because he didn't decide to put her down. They're just kind of looking at each other.
I just
No,
think to
you
myself,
see him
you know
just,
what?
like,
I'm just gonna
hands
let
underneath
them.
her, writing notes.
As a bard, you're like,
As a bard, I'm like, I've seen
You
this.
pull out your erotic novel.
I've been in both parts of
I
that.
pull up my instrument, start playing like
oh, what's your instrument?
a viol.
So do you start taking out
Jimmy's
playing
been in
it?
both of those positions.
Roll performance if you're gonna do that.
To hell with it. All right.
Are we just gonna hear violent viola in the distance?
Wait, will I be able to?
Okay,
Maybe
let's
you
go
never
with
get
You're the final boss. We're showing you.
this dice.
Oh, jeez.
That's so easy.
What
I have 17 HP.
What do you have? I have 18.
You complain about that. I have
That
10
hit the dice.
and 10 armor.
Okay,
classes.
I'll let you go.
17.
It's a
That's
it's a
better.
rough one, that's
19.
Is it a
So you get the 19. As you guys look down, he plays an intimate song,
on the viola?
romantic, on his viola. You two are standing there. You're holding her in your big muscular arms.
There you go. You got it right.
Oh my god.
Are you? I feel like you just like you're holding her like that, but you are still taking notes. So like she thinks you're looking at her, but you're like looking
Like
over
over
her
her
eyes
shoulder.
at the
Plus,
horn.
you have what
Yes.
seems like a kind of like a snout as a dragonborn.
I knew.
She doesn't see your eyes kind of looking like that. She just sees one eye. And
You're like at
you're
the horns,
on the
the
other
tail.
side of her. You have your hand with like two finger, like this finger holding onto her, and then like the other one holding your pad. As you start like kind of taking notes on what a half elf feels like to hold.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh
You're
god.
also taking notes on like
The
how
horns.
red their face are, like her face is getting.
You figured out what love is?
But you do kind of see her kind of like flustered and blushing. And
Clearly
Alice tried to do anything?
Visibly uncomfortable with the
She
romantic music
rolls
that
out
is
of your
being
arms
played.
into the pit.
You do hear this romantic music, which is performed pretty well by far.
I feel like you would start laughing and then like thank him so she didn't die.
So you hear like a you
I think she's got
So you-
closer to the
you
mic,
get-
just die.
she does like an awkward giggle and then asks to be put down and thanks you for catching her. Still blushing.
Okay. There's still slime.
So after all this moment, you put her down.
No.
You look
this
at
is
the
my
slime
first
and it's
so many
just line this heart.
No more cube.
Even the
Heart.
cube realize. You do see it has a reddish tinge to the cube now.
Is it now a strawberry jam?
You do see it moved a sword and like 2 shields to make the outline of a heart. So yeah,
Yes,
we'll
we
just
have
getting to
more
it.
pressing matters.
Alright, so
Wait, did you say a shield?
2 shields.
I'm like, I have
They're rusted and destroyed.
I need shields.
You want those shields?
Yes.
And then realizing that the moment's over, I stop playing.
You stop playing. Put it away.
Disappointed that it didn't.
So
work.
now you guys move on to pressing matters. You have
so
the room that is on fire currently, and then you have the pit. You also have the gelatinous cube. So what are you gonna try doing? You guys can try.
I wish I was here.
Oh Jesus.
What is she doing? What are you doing? What's happening?
Alright, so okay. Why? What's wrong here? Why?
What's happening?
That audio got really bad. What?
Why?
Because my family's like appetizers, and I'm like, why out of all days do we have to do this?
Okay, so in this, the half elf, the blood gets to her and she faints.
Great. Okay, I love that.
Does she go down to 0 HP?
No, she's just fainted. She's unconscious.
CPR.
Her face got so red, almost like it was glowing, and then she just fell. Do you like try to catch her? Or you just let her
Yeah, I'm gonna
catch her again.
Put her on the ground.
So roll a dexterity check because she is falling.
Wait,
She's trying to get away from you.
I
I
think that's an 18. I think that's minus. Hold on.
You're
That's a
surrounded by
19.
guys.
Actually, that's a 19.
Okay, so that's fine. You go and you catch her and you gently lay her down. So
You know what a mushroom
like
looks like?
you had to go, right, Alexa? So are you gonna be back or because it is?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna go dig now.
Alright.
Possibly, yeah. I think
Call me
I'll be
back if
for the
you
last hour.
call me back if you can make it back. Okay.
100%. I'll see y'all later.
Okay. See ya.
Didn't you say that last
Yeah.
time? And then she
Yeah.
never came back?
Okay, so now you can actually look at character sheet. That's fun. Okay, so with
That's
that
why you
awkward
didn't
moment,
bring
I will let you guys think of a solution, and we're gonna go to you. So, mailman, so you are
gonna kill this thing.
you wake up
Yeah,
and
I have
you're
a-
in
I
a
have a
damp,
spell where I can
dark cave.
I use lightning to pull, so I'm gonna try
This
and pull
cave
the
is
slime
it's
in the
slightly
hole.
strange and
Yeah.
it's full of crystal formation,
And then we still have the board because I
and what
pulled it.
seems to be magma running through the walls.
Just have to make sure that
But it's behind like
still
layers
in
of
the way
crystal.
to it.
Yeah.
So
And it was like
yeah.
just barely long enough to go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can.
To who?
No one's seen you yet, so you don't have to. You are not alone, though. There is a group of people. There seems to be a group of children, ranging from 1 to like 16.
And I go over to them and
Zero
ask them, is everyone okay?
Oh, zero instinct kick in.
As they look
What?
at your. Describe your character.
I am currently looking like a half, like an elf. It's not a half elf, a regular elf.
You're looking like an elf.
Looking
Yes.
like. Does that say something? More than it should.
Well, I'm an elf, so I'm pretty pale,
Okay, so
sharp pointy
You
ears.
are now. That you're not looking.
so
like
sharp
one.
pointy ears. I'm gonna say you have like blonde hair, cause
Yeah, blonde
so
hair.
you have like blonde hair, blue eyes. You're like a perfectly chiseled chin.
Yeah.
As you look down at these high elf children.
Perfect. I mean, elf.
Okay, stop.
So
I asked them if they're all.
the younger ones start to cry and they kind of cling onto your leg, and like a hug.
I then dismissively shake them off.
Throw them to the ground.
So there's older kids, like how many?
The oldest one you can probably is like 16 or 15.
How many of them are there?
There's only one older kid, and besides for that, it's like 12, 13, and then there's the 1-year-old, which is like wrapped up in a blanket, and then there's the 5-year-old, which is clinging to your leg.
I go over to the 16-year-old.
Take out a
Still
knife
on-
and
still
stab
on-
the child.
Still on my leg, and I pick him up
about to stab a
and
child.
hand it to him.
You hand it to the
There's a ghost
16-year-old, and he's
child.
like, why are you handing this to me?
Yeah, take care of him.
It's like, okay,
No
grabs the child, and
We're gonna find a way out.
the 13-year-old, because for some reason
You then
he
hear
just like
a disembodied voice whisper.
so
You
yeah, we still have to but I'm saying because you're in elf form, it's changed.
I guess that makes sense.
So as you do this, the more energetic 13-year-old with a big backpack on his back goes, "Oh, fun! We're on an adventure!" And he starts to pull out stuff out of his bag and starts to make a fire.
Not right now.
It's a little bit late for that formula.
Did I miss anything else? Because I accidentally.
You need it.
I don't think.
Okay.
Doesn't look like you did.
Good.
Yeah, looks good to me.
What's going on?
He just accidentally clicked on something and he's making sure he didn't change anything.
Nothing happened. It's good.
We're good.
Audio's good.
So
Just kidding. Shut up, audio.
so he's like, "Aw, but I wanted to make a fire."
I hand him a torch to light.
This kid's acting like a child.
You handed him a torch.
Yeah.
He's like, "I have one of my own, but thank you." And he grabs it and he takes
He's
out
doing
of flint and
torch
steel,
math.
puts it on the ground, and he lights it.
Keep them very far away from your face and your hands.
I'm not stupid. I know how to wield a torch. As he kind of waves it around a little bit.
I'm not stupid! Oh god!
I know
I've
how
caught
to wield
myself
a
on
torch.
fire!
I grab it from him.
You loop it in your
He's
hair,
like,
right?
"But it's my torch."
You hold it with your
You gotta be
curls.
careful. If you hurt yourself, I can't really help
I'm
you.
not- I'm not responsible
He's like,
for the injury.
"Fine," and he lets you have it. But then he takes out his torch, lights it.
I stop it from. I grab it.
You grab the what?
The flint and steel, yeah.
You grab the flint and steel as it like puts together, so it doesn't make it spark. He's like, "That's my flint and steel."
You can hold on to it, but can't light it on fire.
Fine.
You
Takes
can
back his
hold
torch,
I
puts
feel
it
like
in
the
the bag.
16-year-old is like, who is this man? What is
You
happening?
can hold this
And,
only if you don't wave it around, don't put it near other people, don't put it near your face, your hair, or your eyes.
This seems like a lot of rules. I don't like you, mister.
I don't like him either.
Takes the torch out of your hand quickly and starts walking down the hallway in front of him.
With 2 torches.
With 2 torches, and he lights the other one, and it's just holding 2 torches.
Wow, that's a lot of light.
Well, I'm just screaming. I'm the fire guy as he's walking down the hallway.
He's just T-posing.
He starts humming a small song
Don't-
that you don't know.
Don't walk any further.
He just keeps
don't walk
walking.
any
He keeps
further.
going, and he turns the corner.
You suck with kids.
Yeah.
I thought
Hey,
Seraph
don't
was
fuck
bad. Nah. You
You're
suck
making
with
lucky.
kids.
Capable.
Oh wow. I don't know what to do. I told them not to go.
The other children, you see,
Well, I've done
you
all
see
I
the
can.
5-year-old
You hear, like,
lets go,
cries
like,
of
starts
pain
following.
I quickly grab them, pick them up, put them up.
Make a dexterity check for us and him.
See a splash of blood around the corner.
Dexterity check.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is 18.
Alright, so you grab the small 5-year-old quickly.
One half 2 people who've taken just
I give it back to the
Let's go to
16-year-old.
this situation.
Hold on. Who was the 1-year-old? The 15-year-old?
The 16-year-old, but the 15 or 16, you don't really know.
Okay. There's two of them, right? 15 and 16.
No, it's just the 16.
Oh. So it's the 1-year-old, the 13-year-old that just left.
1, 5, 16, and 13, the one who just left.
So I have him. I give him.
You see the 16-year-old like, why'd you let him go? He's the son of the sword god.
Shit, I want to murder this kid's ass now.
Okay, I hand him a dagger.
Wait.
It's like, I can't do anything with this. I'm a scholar. I write.
Twitch!
I sing.
Stop!
Same thing as writing.
I'm also holding a child.
I take the 5-year-old. I sling him
It's
over
a
his shoulder.
1-year-old.
Sling him over your shoulder?
Put him in your sword sheath.
You take the 1-year-old and you kind of like just put it here, and you're like holding it with one
No,
hand.
the 5-year-old. What happened to the 5-year-old?
It's on your leg.
Just
You
use the
start
child
walking
to
away
set
and
a
you,
trap.
you pick them up. No, you're holding the 5-year-old because he started to walk away and you pick them up.
Okay, I hold the 5-year-old and I sling him over my shoulder. Yeah.
Alright.
I take the 1-year-old. He's tied up in a.
Do you have anything on your back?
I did what?
What?
Backpack.
Besides, what's in your backpack?
All your traveling gear.
So I have
All that beef jerky.
a chest, a crowbar, hammer, holy water, manacles, mirror, steel mirror, oil flask, pittance, rations, rope, some steaks, don't ask, a tinder box, no longer a torch and a water skin.
Okay,
I'm gonna remove
so
that torch.
the child starts rummaging through your bag.
It's on my back. Oh. Yeah, he's on my
What
back.
else is on your bag?
And
You've associated yourself
you
with
hear a clinking of bottles.
children.
I take I hold him like this.
You see him, he has an oil flask in his hand.
I grab the oil flask.
Okay, make a strength check to hold on to the child since you're now one-handed.
11.
Alright, so you do make it. You're holding the child successfully, and you take it in the bottle away, and you're like, crazy children.
That sucks. That's me.
Okay, so what are you doing now? You're holding the child's one hand. You got the oil flask in the other.
I put the oil flask back in my bag carefully.
Yeah, carefully put it back in your bag. That's fine.
I look at him. Listen, you can't touch anything.
It's 5 and doesn't really understand you. So he kind of looks like playful, and he pinches your nose. And other than that, he doesn't really do much.
Okay. Does the other kid have a backpack?
The 16-year-old doesn't. He only has clothes and what seems to be a short sword.
This is the scholar.
He does care. Well, everyone carries the sword for protection. He just
I
can't
don't
use
give him
it.
my dagger because you didn't tell me that.
I mean, you didn't get me your dagger. So.
And he has the 1-year-old like in a bundle around his neck.
Like, no, he's holding it like this. You handed it to him.
I make it so like it's tied around his neck.
Alright, so you kind of do that, and he gives you a help action. So we'll see how well it's done. If you do roll.
Natural one.
Out of nowhere.
So, it's not well at all, and it kind of falls off, and
Okay, we figured
the bundle is kind of like tangled, and kind of just, you're gonna have to take some time to
I'm gonna
untangle it.
take some time to untangle.
Okay. So you untangle it. Yeah, you help action again.
Natural one.
You know how long.
Okay, so you rip the bundle. The bundle's ripped now, and it's kind of crumpled anyway. You can't really use it anymore. So you have a baby who's naked, completely naked.
Yo, can we say this on Twitch? Hold on.
He rolled. It's a help action.
You got a natural one.
Twice.
Yeah.
Well, those are my bad rolls for today.
You wish.
I wish.
You hope so.
I tied them together.
You tried. It's still crumpled and like weak. What'd you get? So you absolutely rip it this time. It's just like shards, like shreds now. You're just like.
I can't take off my shirt because I'm gonna be red.
Well, it's not 12 meters.
So
Express your man.
Does he have a sweatshirt or something?
it's medieval times. He does not have a sweatshirt.
I don't know, like a hoodie or something.
He just he kind of takes. He has like a small satchel which he just puts the baby in.
You didn't say that. Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
he
it's
does.
full of
He does.
scrolls. So you see he does pull out some like scrolls.
He puts it. You can put it in my bag.
He's putting it in a satchel. That's why he took out the scrolls.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh, he's just holding it.
You can put it in my bag.
He goes, no, these are my works. Like,
Give me all your notes and
Yeah.
your work.
Yes, he holds them tighter and he kind of like starts walking down the hallway.
Alright, follow him.
You follow him with the 5-year-old in your one hand.
Yeah. I like football.
You just like this.
Like the baby.
Yeah. Okay. So you start moving down and.
I haven't made some.
Oh, and he goes, yeah. By the way, I like Sword God. It's not actually a god, but we just call him Sword God because he's super good at sword play.
Sword play.
So you do see down the tunnel. You see like kind of movement of the torches, but you don't really see well because it's far away. You do realize this tunnel goes on for a while.
I tell the kid, come back here now.
You kind of shout that down the hall.
Roll intimidation.
Roll intimidation to make him come back.
I mean, are you trying to intimidate him?
Persuasion.
Okay, so you're persuading him.
Oh, plus 4.
I got candy.
17.
It's 12.
That moment when you can't even read your own dice.
Not 20.
Yes.
So, unpersuaded, he keeps going down. And he,
Headstrong 13-year-old.
you just see the lights kind of turn and go.
Another corner?
What you think he went down another corner. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I do. 60 feet.
For 60 feet, you can see that you're dim light, right?
Yeah.
In
No.
darkness, it's dim light.
In pitch darkness.
It's like there's no light at all.
In pitch darkness, you see everything as if it were dim light, and in dim light, you see everything as if it were bright light.
So you see dim light all around
What
you.
about the eye?
Yeah, but it's the same as you.
So we keep going.
So you guys keep going, and
Why did he have a torch?
Yeah.
No.
the 13-year-old,
The second equation.
Just keep going.
the one who is excited to adventure. Why do you think he was? Why do you think that he was in that city to adventure?
So we keep going.
Alright, so
We're being mindful of our surroundings, seeing if there's traps.
so you're gonna roll, and he's gonna roll.
You're speaking of yourselves as if he's doing the exact same things you are.
Perception or investigation?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be investigation because you are investigating probably traps.
11.
Okay, so you got an 11. He got a 17, and he's more mindful than you, and he does kind of stop you real quick with one hand as you look down and see a pitfall trap. But it's only like cracks on the floor that you can see it, because if you had stepped, it would.
And I assume
It's a good eye.
And he kind of like kicks a stone and it hits, and the ground just falls.
Just keep it fast.
he's too late.
He's a lot lighter.
You might be going to the next
Alright. Is there any boards nearby?
I know. I just like how everybody
on the other side
is a large.
You didn't pull her, but she jumped.
Yeah, she jumped.
I give
which means that
16-year-old, 5-year-old.
Okay.
I get back up
So if she has
to where I can get a really good running start.
Alright.
So
I take off my backpack as well.
Alright.
no, I'm
Better.
assuming
Yeah,
she's jumping straight up because it's easier to do.
So,
I know what
you can jump your distance.
Sorry, we were doing.
We're totally
Yeah,
distracted.
we're totally
Alright, so
You could jump your strength
Yes, that's. I'm pretty sure it's like
It's
automatically.
been an hour 30.
either player's handbook or Dungeon Master if you want.
Ryan.
What?
It's been an hour 30.
Screw it, no break today.
I mean, we can do a break. We
No,
can finish this encounter.
Yeah, he has to finish the account first.
Okay, so
Well, we should break when we all meet up.
Okay. We could extend this.
that's not gonna be for a while.
We could extend this. We'll just take a break after this encounter.
Alright, yeah, we'll take a break. Anyways, so you try jumping.
Social interaction.
Even if she's doing that, you would assume that we're pulling her as she jumps
He's
up.
trying to see
so
if
that means that there's time
jumping
going
or-
up. Wow.
You can just
I think it's probably half your strength.
No, it's not.
No, because if you were jumping, it does. Because it's
When you make a jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet.
Let's just keep
Immediately
going so
before you
fast.
jump. So I'm doing that.
alright. So you do that, and you're gonna jump. How? What's your strength score?
17.
Alright, so you can jump. You jump across.
That's an athlete right there.
Gonna roll an athletics check.
You don't need
As he checks his player handbook.
That's not for that.
Just roll whatever the DM says. Always.
That look of sadness. Just.
Oh.
Is that natural too?
No, that's a 15.
Oh, it looks like a 2.
Okay, so with an 18, you avoid the swinging mace that goes by your face.
Man, that kid's so lucky.
Look, we can find out if he does this.
Except you actually look left.
As you feel your foot kind of sank a little bit. No, like it kind of went down a little bit because you hit like a pressure plate.
Oh.
We have to
I
divide by 2, divide by 2.
grab the.
by-
No.
Like
No,
like a large trap
You
mace.
just got-
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
I
of
look
course,
around some more. Don't move my feet.
Alright,
And is there any other traps?
make an investigation.
13.
From what you can tell, it doesn't look like there's anything to the pit because you kind of went across, and it looks like you hit the first of whatever.
I set it up
We could
so
just do
the
10 if we
board
really want to, but no, we're using this one.
not pressure plate.
Alright.
So all the way like to the not to all the way to the side.
Okay, yeah. You just set it up. Make
So
a
it's
strength check because you are moving the board.
16.
Okay, that's enough. You move the board and you place it in place, and do you go back across and get your stuff, or do you?
I go back across, grab my stuff, grab the 5-year-old, go back across.
Alright, so you all make it across, and now you have to deal with what seems to be this trap layout.
It got deleted in Coach's class, and Coach was like,
It's like, yeah, pretty good.
I'm gonna use a different D20.
Right.
natural 1.
6.
So you don't really notice. You just kind of walk forward. You don't think there's any trap.
I take it very slowly. 15 feet.
Okay, so you
Not
per
per minute.
turn.
turn.
So you take your 15. You take your 15 feet and you're kind of like looking ish at the ground. You don't really know what a pressure plate is and what's not. You kind of walking forwards.
13. Some tiny sense.
But you walk forward and
Something that goes down.
you make it across without hitting.
Not this one, this one.
So does the
This one.
child. The 16.
So wait, so now we're across though.
So you're across what you think to be the trap zone.
Okay.
And you get to a corner which turns. In which you hear a strange violin. Almost romantic like, playing in the distance.
Do they see the child?
There's a gelatinous cube in the way.
Gelatinous cube.
But when it's
You gotta
nice and
come.
good and ready for eating.
Yeah.
Ready for consumption.
So you're pulling out about
It's kind of metagaming, but I can't see through the cube.
You're not up to the cube yet. That's where the kid is.
I go closer
just
to
use
it.
the topic.
Okay. When you go, if you start going and you turn the
I'm
corner.
still looking for traps.
No, I know. So is the other thing. You look and you see walls full of like darts, where darts had been shot across.
Still slower than that.
You just see
torch.
You just see one torch on the ground and some tattered cloth of what seemed to be his shirt,
We did it.
like a part of his shirt.
So now.
But you do not see any like blood or.
Now we can get the force equation from this. No, we have to. No, we have to.
no blood.
We have to determine how.
You don't see any.
No, we have to determine the force of how. Like, the
You just
force
see
of
one
this
torch and a
coming
piece
into
of
your
clothing.
arms.
Yeah.
So we can
So
torch.
I definitely pull faster than this. because
So you
then
start
I-
walking across.
No.
Well, you pulled.
The torch is.
Oh, it's in the
When
middle.
the distance. We're saying
I
that you
check
were a
in,
foot behind, so you would have gone into it. So
slow
you
as I
would
can.
not.
Yeah.
So let's figure out the force that you have taken.
Investigation.
4.
You've gone through.
So you
4
take
cards.
a step.
Yeah, but we have the answer.
We figured out how fast you pulled her.
I pulled her at
You wanted-
5.03 meters per second.
Wow. Okay. What's your strength?
12.
That's
Wow.
actually not that fast.
Anyways, so you do hear a scream and then silence, and then you hear the romantic violin. And it's kind of.
There's a viola.
It's kind of. Viola, sorry.
How far away is the gelatinous cube?
You just hear it kind of. The sound you hear is kind of like. Sounds as if it's going through water.
No, how far away is the gelatinous
You don't know. You don't see it yet.
Can we get the force down?
If I want to, I will.
Okay, you go slowly through, and you hear a click
Click. Force equation.
Click. as you step on something. You start to sprint across.
Keeping the 5-year-old.
Do you dash?
Yes.
I'm gonna make you do a dex check to make it across.
Not this dice.
Does anybody know how much
you want another
Alexis'
deck?
character weighs?
Not a clue.
Yes, I like this dice.
No, but we're trying to find.
A saving throw or
Yes, it's a saving throw.
no? 5.
Does anyone know how much a dart does?
It's like to ask
Dart?
Because you're gonna get hit 3 times.
Max of 12 damage.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I'm kicking.
You take 10 damage, and you make it across. Only you were hit though, because you kind of huddled over the 5 years. But the 16-year-old kind of looks across, doesn't want to go across now.
That's an acceleration.
Don't make
Somehow
mistakes.
we need to find out how. that
He's gonna make another investigation check to see if he can
No, wait.
figure it out.
We have to find out.
Yeah. How do we do that? Don't pay attention to us.
I say go grab the board.
The board?
She weighs 100.
He goes,
109
oh,
pounds.
okay, and he
I'll
goes
translate
and he
that
goes
to
to grab
grams.
it. He does have to make a strength check. The board falls into the pit. You hear a clanking and then a,
Wait, was it just grams or kilograms?
and it starts to disappear out of view again.
I think it's just grams. I feel like we use kilograms.
We're doing more physics.
Yeah, I realize.
Is there anything to tie a rope to?
I mean, you can tie it to one of the holes which the dart comes out of. Or a dart. Other than that, the hallway is clean.
Kilograms.
Oddly clean and square.
Kilograms sounds weird. Something square.
I've heard this already. So try and make it across
You going to him or
to him
he can try to make it across?
I feel like we use kilograms.
without triggering any pressure plates.
Okay, you're gonna make an investigation.
Is it a stealth action? Not this dice.
Are you going? You're going across.
Acceleration.
You're just
No, I'm not going across. I'm telling you.
alright. So
We need
Just
a
trying to
board.
point out
We need a
where.
cork board.
where you stepped
Push
is
pins
all you
and rope. We're going to find out this. We're bringing physics.
Any? Okay.
So it's 4.9.
He gets
It's
a 9, not so much better, and
We know her weight.
Dexterity check for him.
I think we just need to find the
where's
force
the
of her
ah,
hitting
here it
you.
is.
This is what we want. Yes.
Heads or tails?
Yes, no fails.
And it says.
Tails failed.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's heads.
That was
So
a joke.
he has to make a dexterity check.
Don't like
He
it.
fails and also gets hit 3 times.
No, he's
Random
The sword
score.
god.
child.
Oh god, the Gelatinous Cube's gonna become a god.
No, it's not.
I know.
He only takes 5 damage.
Oh, is this the
Half the damage
is this
you
the
took.
adventurous-
What?
Is this the adventurous
No.
board or the scholar?
This is the scholar board. Protecting the baby, he takes the damage and makes it across. He looks very injured though. It does kind of wobble on his feet.
0.5 times her mass. Times velocity squared. We have all that. We have all that.
He's gonna go moody team on there.
We can do it.
No,
try it, Ben.
with what? Do you have medicine
Tattered
kit?
cloth.
I love how you have a pen here the whole
It's
time.
only
You've
like
been reading
small
marker.
So
You
start.
just- oh, you don't know.
Tie one off.
Okay, so he's bleeding. Anyways, so
You gotta move.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Where's the
Okay, so I'm gonna try and bandage one of them, just so like.
alright, so you kind of try to
so they
bandage it a
won't-
little
it's not
bit.
affected.
You're not gonna do
You're
it.
gonna be back and then we're going.
Natural one makes sense.
So you make it worse.
No, I don't. No, I
Rip
don't.
out one of the
No, I
darts.
don't.
No, you roll the natural one. That's confident. Pull out one of the darts, and he takes no damage. Luckily, he just starts
My new
bleeding.
character, Isaac Newton.
Okay, and now I tie it.
You try to tie it.
Then roll some
Yeah.
5 for intelligence.
Roll. You're making a medicine check, so add your
Sorry.
medicine.
Ruining my
16.
Fine.
Medicine.
Yeah.
I
You
think that's a lot higher.
16 makes it. You're fine. So
So
you stop the bleeding, or at least you tie it off so it's absorbing some of the blood.
Should I heal him any points?
No,
Yes,
You require healer.
you need like a healing kit.
I don't know why.
And,
I remember this.
Yes.
We'll take it slow.
So
Yeah.
you
Still
start-
looking for traps.
So you start taking it slow and you turn a corner and you see
the
a little boy looking at a gelatinous cube, or like with jello-ish material in front of you. It's a nice sky blue looking color, and nah, that's a joke. But it does have a heart in it, made of a 2 shields and 2 swords.
Say the boy. Get back.
The boy kind of curiously sticks a torch into it.
He
It's a
takes
tor-
1 point of damage to keep it.
What?
The cube takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah, yeah. But and other than that, it just kind of gets sucked in and fires on it.
I tell him, come back. Come back now.
Oh, wait.
So
Shit, did we not change the feet to meters?
Don't get sucked in. Come on back.
We're gonna end there.
What?
We're gonna take our break.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Give this to me.
So we'll be back in a little bit, and
you could just
we'll continue our adventure of this
Oh,
party
we
and
ran
this
it. Hang out.
labyrinth of confusion and traps.
confusion and traps and just general
Physics.
strange
Fortune to
things.
be
So you. Okay, welcome back. Yep. Welcome back.
Wonderful.
How many
We're just
viewers
doing
do we
good
have?
with this
Why is
today,
it
huh?
frozen?
I don't
How
know.
many viewers do we have?
How?
Probably none.
I think it's
Yeah, right.
And we're frozen again.
0 viewers.
As
It's frozen.
expected.
As expected from us.
Yep.
Do you have other tabs open?
Mine.
So we're going to keep on continuing. I will
What time
finish
is
this
it
one.
gonna be now?
7.
7:30.
Ryan,
Going a
you're
bit late.
supposedly not answering your phone.
I am? To who?
Yeah.
Alexa.
I just answered her.
Excuse me. Okay. That's a
Ramen.
thing. That's cool. Then.
Guess
I never
Ryan's
looked
got a
at
new
it
nickname.
before.
He's had
Okay.
that nickname.
Ramen?
Yeah, she's called it ramen before.
Yeah, it's pretty much has. Is this working?
Save my name.
Is this working?
What's up?
It's not working.
Guess who's back?
Back again. You made it.
Are you back or?
I am back.
Hey! So,
Hey, there it is. Ryan's face.
There we go. I had 2 of them. Boots, 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 boots. We have 2. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
2 different instances of the video capture.
yeah, for some reason. Okay.
fixed it.
And if it works, it works.
It's
Okay,
frozen.
I fixed the video.
It's frozen.
No, it didn't.
No. Wait. Now,
Choose the other instance.
keep on going. Keep on going.
It's not working. Oh, it's working. I don't know why this is happening.
Hey, whenever it freezes, there's a red light that turns on next to the webcam.
Yeah, I know. That's to show that the camera's on. It's not working.
See, we need like an actual camera or something.
Yeah,
Who wants
Ryan
to
was
pull
saying.
together like $5,000, and then we'll get
Yeah, about that.
and then we'll get 3 cameras, and then we'll get a TV station so that Alexa can play and we can see her face.
I hereby beg the couch slowly.
Once I get a
hear
job,
money
I start getting money.
Once
It's
I
almost like.
get my CDL license, I get like a lot of money from work, but I'm not getting a CDL.
What if I just give you like half my
What's a CDL license? And why aren't you getting it?
A CDL license? It lets me drive A-class trucks, aka
I think my
air
uncle
brakes
has it.
trucks that you could drive a trailer with.
Oh, my dad. Not my dad. My uncle has it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyways,
You get paid a lot.
should we get back
Yes.
to D&D, which
Oh.
we are playing,
He's
and
like,
this stream
the
is
license.
about D&D, not our lives.
Wait. Wait, keep on.
Yeah.
Just chatting
Go
about it
you.
already.
What has happened?
You're gonna have to watch to figure out. Nothing happened to you.
Except he passed out in his arms.
You are passed. You currently were passed out and laid on the ground, and he caught you and then laid you on the ground.
And left me there?
Well, they
We
haven't
didn't
moved.
leave.
They're
Oh,
still
what
there.
else?
We have nowhere to go,
Oh,
really.
are you serious? You guys haven't moved?
No, because I moved over to Liam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's Liam?
Okay, so mailman here. Okay, so mailman. So yeah, mailman. He's on. So you are now on the other side of the gelatinous cube, as you kind of see like some wobbly shit. You can't really see clearly through it. It's obviously like looking through water. But you can see as a what seems to be like a big, bulky figure with blue skin. And its face is kind of elongated.
Oh, and we found the force.
What?
We found the force.
Oh, yeah.
We did.
They also tried to figure out how much force they had to pull you over the gap.
No,
with.
not the force. The force of impact. You collided with
Yes.
them at about 170 force kilograms
joules?
per.
Jules.
Yeah, newtons. 170 newtons.
170.
Yeah, I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I know.
Yeah, they did
You're
physics to
strong,
figure
boy.
it out. I don't know why.
We figured out your velocity, and then using your velocity and your character's weight, we figured out the force that the
Do
collision.
you even know my character's weight?
109 pounds.
We do now.
Okay, never mind. Thank you.
But her gear.
Oh, we
Fuck.
forgot her gear.
Why'd you mention it? Now we have to do it.
We have to redo that.
Anyway.
all.
Wait, no, she's close. She has nothing.
No, she does have her stuff. Anyways, by the way,
The area
okay, so Alexa, your character Alice wakes up to see as she starts to go,
Do you want to do more stuff or do you want to fix this?
as you see her, she wakes up and she kind of like sits up, looking around, seeing you two just kind of looking at the gelatinous cube, deciding what to do.
Actually, no, I'm not. I have
You
that
guys
written
hear-
into my character
You
that
hear
I'm
a
not.
person on the. You kind of hear a gurgled sound of someone yelling on the other side, and you can kind of see a vague outline of
Come back.
something as you see a torch go into the gelatinous cube.
Cool. Okay, I'll take the mouse
The
back.
cube's still blue, right? It's like
Yes, it's still like light blue.
And
You don't
edible.
have to do that.
I
It's
tell,
also
I
edible.
tell the boy to come back quickly.
Don't forget that.
You hear some more yelling, and you see the shape kind of run off.
Okay, I'm going to stop to see if
Comes back to me.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a spell. Tell them.
You're ruining the fun, mister! I just want to have an
Stay behind me.
adventure!
Freeze.
And I'm
Didn't
going
freeze.
to just keep
Froze,
casting
froze.
Eldritch Blast out. Eldritch Blast.
On the,
on the boy.
Not on the boy, on the gelatinous cube.
as you start to do this, the boy runs out with his sword now, that you didn't see him
Nope,
draw.
nope.
You hear it right now,
nope,
and he's
nope,
cutting
nope.
at it. He
Nope,
starts
nope,
slicing
nope,
at the gelatinous
no.
cube.
William, the cube's fine. He could eat it if he wanted
No.
to.
That is true.
He cuts out what seems to be a chicken wing and starts to bite into it. You
Yes.
don't.
Should I just roll for damage?
No. Just don't like him.
You don't.
for damage.
You don't have
No,
to.
I grab the kid, I pull him back, give it to that one. So pull
You're
that one.
giving kids
That's
to
a-
kids
That's a lot of things in one
Okay, so
action.
you're trying to
Yeah,
pick
so,
up the 13-year-old
let's just
boy
say if
with
we
a
ever
large
had
backpack
children,
and a
he'd
bunch
be
of gear.
out quick.
Let me cast the spell.
You
Yes, there's also a large number of children who
Yeah.
happen to be accompanying Liam for whatever reason.
Can't someone see serving and let them take
I don't know.
kids?
Okay, so anyways, he's cutting. No, he didn't go to you.
Now that's something
Okay,
you
so
can't
he
say.
is just sitting. He ran ahead and starts slicing into the gelatinous cube.
No, my baby.
One.
You guys see
Ryan,
see
you're gonna get
something
us
kind of like
cancelled. What
going
the
in
hell?
and out of the gelatinous cube,
In and out.
like
Whoa.
this. I made the motion. So, yeah.
I'm gonna
I
cast
grab
the
the
spell.
boy.
Let me cast the spell.
Just let him.
No,
you see
I grab
you
the
see a
boy.
bigger
I grab
figure
the
kind
boy.
of run out, grab the smaller figure, and kind of move back.
Okay, while they are away from the
Now what that's
gelatinous
happening.
cube, I'm going to cast Lightning Lure and try and pull it into the hole.
Alright.
That's
Do
what
that.
I wanted to grab.
That's
I knew he
a,
was gonna get cold.
No, you didn't. Don't even.
I was gonna use force damage. Push him in.
Force damage doesn't push.
Force damage is force damage.
Yeah,
Do you have like the whatever it is?
unless it says
No,
pull.
it
Unless
felt
it says
inside.
push or pull.
The special
I have the,
extra thing
it was
with the invocation or whatever.
Yeah.
You have the invocation that says push or
I'm
pull.
pretty sure I do.
No, you have
Found one
to
on the
self.
left.
And is near the
Oh yeah. I have magnesium glass.
Yeah.
No,
if it,
okay,
if
so-
it fails a strength saving throw, it'll be pulled
Excuse
10 feet in a straight line towards him.
it has a 7.
You don't get it here.
That's a fail.
No. Me and Jimmy have
Also, you do lightning
multiple things now.
D20.
You don't need a D20.
My D20's gone.
Things that he hasn't heard.
You've
that he said.
Here.
given me all the D20s. Just like
Oh, now I have 3 D20s.
There you
Wait,
go.
do I have to roll
triple.
anything?
No.
You just
save
have to roll damage.
Yeah.
Full damage, which is 1
It
D8.
should save the damage.
1 D8. Where's my D8?
Right in front of you, the white.
This is D8 too.
What's
Yes.
my saving
Where's
throw?
my pencil, kids?
No, it's just
Oh, yeah, that's
right there.
Here it is.
Isabella from Smash Bros.
7 damage.
That's
And it gets
from-
pulled, if it fails a
You
strength
gotta make sure that-
saving throw, then it gets pulled up
The
to
camera
10
doesn't
feet.
freeze.
So you pull it 10 feet into
I-
the hole.
Pull it so that it goes in the hole. As much as
You pull it in, and it kind of
No, I did.
and goes into the hole.
Alright.
Robotic, so I could've just
Slowly kind of dragging down. As you kind of look,
Easy.
as it comes into view, you do see what seems to be a 16-year-old child holding a 1-year-old baby.
holding
A
another
large
shit.
elf man, a large elf man holding a 5-year-old child, and a 13-year-old boy with a large backpack and a sword out.
I took damage
What?
from the.
It won't drop your thing. It's not concentration.
I'm pretty sure.
It's not concentration. I have the spell too. I know
You
exactly.
want to have him describe it?
Nope, it's not concentration.
Well, right now you guys are looking at a elf
So, I mean,
with
I'd say this is
perfectly like
probably
square
a better
jaw.
time for introductions.
Wait
Kind
a
of looks
second,
kind of
yeah.
like
Before.
Hold on. So there's two
No, that's
perfectly
so-
handsome men right now.
wrong person.
I'm the handsome one.
So,
Hey!
Alexa, you see this
I'm
and those two.
not there, but
So what are you guys gonna do? You see this. You see your big, muscular blue dragonborn
Half
throw
elf
his
is
lightning
jump.
rope around the gelatinous cube and pull it into the hole, and now it slowly sinks.
Okay, I'm quickly writing notes of like what you said and what I kind of missed in confusion with a lot of question marks.
Right.
Okay,
Just watch the stream after.
so now it's in the hole. There was something behind the like this the cube, right?
Me.
Those kids.
Me.
The kids and me.
What's behind door number cube?
Da-da-da-da.
This is gonna be my
I'm gonna go
Four
try and
problems.
interact with these people and be like,
Okay, so the half elf walks over. Wait, actually, you can't. You have to cross the pit.
I don't cross the
wait,
pit.
wait.
The board is on our side, so.
Isn't the board in
No,
the
the board's
Oh,
gone.
okay, so
No,
the board is not.
It dropped in the
is. You
pit.
dropped it.
I dropped it.
Yeah.
When?
Remember?
Oh, I did. You're right. I broke.
Yeah, you do have the rope. That was
That's why you had to do all that math.
Can't even remember that. There was
That's
so
what
much
physics
math.
is.
I was busy.
Physics is where we do the whole entire equation.
Where you
forget
work
why
for
we
so
do it.
long and then forget
Why?
what even happened.
I'm holding the. I'm making the kids stay with the 6-year-old, and I'm
just like
preparing an
carefully
Eldritch
put
Blast.
my foot on like
Wow, you're about
what
to
now
TK
is like
everyone.
covered up the hole, which is like the jelly, and see if I can walk on it.
You can try.
No. I'm just
I don't really
if
wanna
you're being
try, I
hospitable
just wanna
towards me
see,
and
like,
those children. What?
You know what? I'm just gonna like scream across the hole and be like, "Hey yo!"
You hear the half elf scream across the hall. So do a character voice and say what you say.
My voice is terrible today, though. Can I just do my regular voice?
If that's what your character sounds like.
All right.
Oh God! She speaks.
You hear, "Hey, are you alright?"
Screaming.
Scream down the hallway.
Yeah, we're all right. Who are you?
It echoes amongst the chamber.
And you're the dumbest.
Oh God.
Anyways, so you guys continue in conversations, and you guys can introduce your names, and you guys might want to describe yourself again for Liam and the stream since we're back from our break.
You start?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. I'm Morbius. I am a high elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm a high elf.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a high elf. And I have perfectly chiseled chin, perfect ears, perfect point, blue eyes,
I thought Dragonborn's
blonde hair.
At this point.
I am wearing leather armor. I have a mace on my side, and 2 daggers in a backpack.
Okay. So now who wants to introduce themselves next?
I'll go.
Hi, I'm not there.
Hi, I'm not at all involved in this.
I'm that shadow behind you guys.
Nubga Mumka.
Okay, everyone, wait. Can you
Let
read
him finish.
Let's redo this.
Can you say that again?
Start over.
Nubga Mumka. I'm a blue dragon boy. And I wear a kimono that I take the top half off when I fight, so I'm shirtless.
Wait.
Wait.
You mean kimono, yes?
Yeah.
Wait,
You
so
said
let-
kimono.
Let me just explain.
You
So
wear
if you're
another
doing-
kimono.
If you do that, does that mean you caught Alexa shirtless?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, you're a dark blue or what?
Dark
Oh,
blue.
thank you. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense why I passed out, right? Logic. Anime.
I feel like I have an age strength. I kind of have a
Very
haircut.
muscular.
He has 12 strength. I have 17. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
I'm a dragon. I was a fuck. Dragon boy is a fuck.
Anyways, so now it's your turn, Bod,
What?
the sexy romantic playing bard.
Yes, the absolute antithesis of what the actual player is. What's
Matt
up?
Mercer. Throw foam noodles.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't shown up yet. So wait.
I should get foam noodles and check at you.
You should.
when was this?
When was what?
Yeah.
What?
Anyways,
Oh, that's
Go.
the joke.
describe what you've seen.
Describe what everyone sees. Okay, so you see a very tall human. I'm talking like this guy could have been in the NBA. Oh, I'm 6'6".
Oh yeah,
6'7".
tall.
I'm 6
What
foot.
do you expect?
I'm
4'10".
I'm 6'2".
Anyway,
Very handsome.
yes, incredibly so.
Incredibly, dashingly handsome.
Yep.
Hi, I'm a gnome.
Wonderful, muscle tone and definition. Very.
Very attractive to the women.
Yes, of course.
And the gays.
We don't talk about those. Although, wait,
Is your character gay?
no.
He looks gay.
Why not?
Oh, what?
Wow. Wow. Okay, Ryan. Just have to make everything I come up with gay. Huh? Is that just what you
Okay,
do?
anyways, gays not bad. Go.
Shark's pretty
Continue.
gay as well. Everyone on Twitch, we're not shit talking gay people.
This turns out so bad.
Join us back on next episode where I have my friend who is gay on.
Join us next week when we hopefully don't get canceled. Anyway. Yeah, you basically heard all you need to hear.
What's your name?
Richard.
Richard.
Is that an actor, Nightgar?
Wait, did I say my name?
Richard.
Yes.
Richard.
Hey, that's what's
Wait a
gay
minute.
is.
my-
Retarded? Yeah, that's him.
That's the principal of high school I went to, Richard.
Shout out to Richard.
Okay, anyways.
Shout out to the guy.
Now, Alexa, do you want to describe your character for them?
Yes, I would love to. Okay.
And introduce your name like you never did before.
We talked to her and she just blew us off.
The
Even
now
though I'm
named
here.
half elf Alice. She's 5'2", obviously now weighs 109.
As we've established.
Silver, half brown hair, kind of like that Melanie Martinez look. She has like a red ruby ring on her like right hand, and she also has red eyes and like these like horns growing out of her head.
Do you want to introduce your name?
I drew
Again.
I already said it was Alice.
I know, but these idiots aren't listening.
We listen.
What's her name?
Alice.
Alice Snow.
We just
Also
asked.
James.
We just asked a question.
Sorry.
And she, like,
Yeah, we gotta blurt that out.
What did you
Is this
say?
the question?
I said we're not sponsored here.
It's fine.
Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
unless you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Unless
We're
you
yeah,
look
open
at
to
Twitch
sponsors. Though nobody watches
Zero
our streams,
viewers.
so.
Yeah. You can't. You don't have to worry about.
Actually, we
people
do have
accusing
views on
you.
YouTube. That is not.
Yeah, we have like 23.
And
Really?
We have like
Damn.
Pretty sure.
Well, I mean, we have a lot on the Twitch
I
stream.
haven't
Thanks
seen
to.
thanks to me having shit
What?
friends.
From last time I saw
Oh, I subscribed.
Yeah, I know. I can see everyone's subscriber. I literally checked the email. Just like, did anybody sponsor us? No. Okay.
What?
I said subscribe and turn on post notifications, y'all.
There we go. So,
Make sure to
anyways,
hit that bell.
let's get back to D&D, which we are here to play.
And stream and have people watch. Well,
Please.
if they
We need money, so we don't have a
so
screen that keeps freezing.
So we
Anyways,
have an
Do you have a
actual
donate
camera.
button? What do you have?
You need
Super
to
what?
Yeah,
Donate button.
I know, but
We need people to watch first for that.
I want to at least have a subscriber button.
Anyways, so you guys all meet up and you talk over the pit because you guys can't, get across. The 8-foot long pit that you could probably jump.
Want to have some shrooms?
Probably.
Yeah.
You say probably. But
What's your strength?
I could just make that. I have an 8 strength. Like I'm gonna be grabbing the edge of this ledge here and hopefully not falling.
So
to my death.
Alexa, you can jump your strength score. So if you have 17 for strength, you can jump 17 feet.
Not up though.
I have a 14.
Okay, so you can jump over that pit quite easily,
Oh, okay, cool.
but you have to get a 10-foot run up.
10 foot run up.
N-U-B-G-A-R.
I'm like, I back up and then
Yeah.
And then the last name is
I want to do
M-U-N.
that.
K-R.
I don't need it.
All right, so you
We don't
jump
need
across.
to run first.
Yes.
After 2 seconds.
No,
of
you
meeting
just
each
do
other.
it.
I prefer to be called
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you see the half elf Alice. You see Alice jump across the pit and on your side now.
I'm impressed. I'm gonna jump as well.
Why are we all
With her.
hitting on this 20-year-old mushroom?
But before I go, I'm gonna I'm gonna take the rope with the loop.
I
I'm
haven't.
gonna
I've
give the
just
rope
made
to him.
I've just made
And
the
I'm gonna
moment even
jump
more
over.
awkward.
I'm gonna be like, just in case you fall, so like.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
the
not
big
put it on
dragonborn
and be the
takes,
only one she loves.
kind of reaches up and then loops over you with his lasso, tightens it, and then jumps across. And now you're still
Just in
there. Do
case
you
you
want to make?
fall.
And that's what he says.
Thank you.
Tied around your.
So what do I have to do?
Since you only have 8 strength, so you can barely make it, I'm gonna make you make a saving throw. A dex, not dex check, an athletics check.
Tie a rope around yourself.
No,
I already did.
yeah.
Good.
There's a rope
Fly.
connected to him.
Everyone grab onto the dragon's shirtless form.
I'm not sure there's anymore. I'm not fighting anymore.
You have
Yeah,
to
but
beat
you have
a
a rope.
10 to make it across. Beat a
It's
10.
not fighting.
Okay, and if I don't,
You fall into the
You
hole.
know the fish dance?
oh,
The fisherman dance?
let's see.
Oh, I feel like he would do the fisherman dance.
Back into dice.
Do you do the
You gotta get a dice box.
Damn it.
One more time and no matter what.
There we go. 16.
Third time's the charm.
Anyways, okay, from now on though, if it hits the dice, you're just gonna do that.
Okay.
So 16?
Not that 1,000.
Okay, you make it across perfectly fine. Kind of grab the edge and pull yourself up. And you're still lassoed though. So do you, like, what do you do?
What?
You're still roped. He tied a rope to you.
Oh, I just take off the rope, I guess.
Alright, so you take off the rope. And what do you do? He takes off the rope.
Take the rope back. Put it back.
Okay, so you kind of roll up the rope real quick and put it onto your backpack.
Natural.
So all of you guys are together now, and we're gonna go to these two. Okay, so you guys have been waiting here patiently.
Wait. Wait, I have to roll it up.
We've been doing mathematics.
What does Alabama mean? Yep, I'm bringing it. It's canon.
What?
I said, send me pickup lines. And one of them was, "Are you my sister? Because this is Alabama."